Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Esports World Cup. I am Hollywood Rob TV. It's showtime here at the Esports World Cup, where the best Street Fighter 6 players on planet Earth have come to throw down.
It is time to welcome our 32 players onto the stage.
Daigo, the Beast, Umehara.
Might be the GOAT of the game, El Toro, Mena, RD.
From the Middle East, Big Bird.
Et le français de l'équipe, Kills You.
Mickey.
The Zangief Master, the Wide Shoulders, Kobayan.
Lily Extraordinaire, Hibiki.
And from one grappler master to the other, the absolute legend, Itabashi Zangief.
Tokido.
The master, Chris Tatarian.
Angry Bird.
The Capcom Cup champion himself, Sahara.
The Alpha Punk, the God.
And the master, Nephew.
The Prodigy, Crimey.
Our man, Lex.
The Legend, Fudo.
All the way from Dominican Republic, Kaba.
JP Extraordinaire, Juicy Joe.
Representing Zeta Division, Higuchi.
Yamaguchi.
Young legend in the making, Hinao.
Blanca Extraordinaire, Shigematsu.
And he's back on top, Moke.
The one and only, the genius, LaShore.
Are you okay? He says, Bruce Lee.
The Moose, Phenom.
All the way from Chile, El Grande, Blaz.
Capcom Cup champion, Gashiku.
Crazy Raccoon's recent pick, Duel, Kevin.
Evo champion, Shien.
And of course, the one and only title defender, the back-to-back Esports World Cup champion. They told him he had to qualify again for this year as he changed clubs, joining the legendary Team Falcons, the EWC champions themselves. And he had to qualify through Combo Breaker, coming all the way from China. He earned his moniker Shanghai, meaning little child, because he was already beating people up at fighting games at the young age of 9. The Combo Breaker champion, the first player to qualify twice back-to-back on 2 different games at EWC. The absolute master. He's the menace at every game he plays, at every tournament he enters. And on this tournament, he's coming to try and perform the legendary three-peat. Make some noise for the champion, Shao Hai!
Ladies and gentlemen, our stage is officially set as all of these players look to reach the pinnacle and lift that EWC trophy.
Welcome, Warriors, to the Esports World Cup 2026.
Cammy versus Mai. Now, a little bit of a tidbit. Obviously, if you guys have been following along throughout the seasons of Street Fighter 6, you know, Phenom had obviously been very committed to the Cammy for a good amount of the time. He has shown off the Mai recently, right? As of last couple of months, not months, I should say, maybe like for as long as Mai's been around, right? He's
Yeah.
dabbling a good amount, and he shows it off on streams. But in terms of the results he's been looking for, I don't think he's really had the results he's in terms of like some of the big majors. He's always been like the biggest threat for his region when it comes to like the online World Warriors.
Yeah.
And even so, like appearing at Blink Respawn, taking the time out to travel, just outside of top 8, even at Combo Breaker, just shy of top 32. It's been a pretty phenomenal ride for him thus far, making the balance between Cammy and Mai. So with that in mind too, no slight pun intended, Xiaohai, he's locking in with the Mai as well. You got to think to himself, Phenom does have the experience against it, but if you had seen Xiaohai's journey from last year, what he had done to Punk with that Cammy, he should be well versed in it.
All right, yeah, we're getting straight into the match. Actually, we got Phenom on the Cammy versus Xiaohai Mai, as you highlighted, right? Phenom playing both of Mai himself, so obviously he's going to be well versed in what this character is looking to do. Xiaohai, though, right, he is always just trying to out-mind game his opponent, and that's so good, right? The Fierce Driver's Cancel from Mai is one of her most potent tools. Right there, though, got caught whiffing that exact button.
Does catch the BD as well with the crouching heavy. Xiaohai was trying to get out of the way, but not again. Actually, just getting punished for it a little bit on the jump, a little bit of attacks. Phenom, I don't know if he's going to be okay with that. He's going to get through this exact range, which has been very difficult for a lot of players in general. Mai gets the control with the Fierce, gets the control with the fans.
Yeah, the good thing about Phenom is he is, I was just going to say, a very patient player as he jumps, but he really is willing to actually, hold down back for quite a while, and right there, I love to wake up with the dive kick, though.
Yeah, and that's the kind of liberties that Cammy does get. You could be a patient player on the ground game, but she can take a little bit of that mind game approach with the dive kicks, being able to change her trajectory, and now the big confirm off the low forward is going to spell defeat. Phenom casting the first stone, drawing blood out of Xiaohai.
Love the composure right there, right? Oh, try the DI reactions to the fan, but it's so difficult to do so in time to actually punish it. Xiaohai very well aware.
Yeah, and I like that sequence. Letting Cammy drop to the knees first to kind of get that bounce, or at least the airborne state, to get that level 1 activation. Very, very smart.
Conversion routes from Xiaohai, left and right, reacts to the dive kick as well. Oh, man. Oh, actually, the trade combo. I don't even think Xiaohai expected that to connect. Maybe he didn't. It was just taking into account his drive meter. Either way here, burns another level 1 to put a round on the board.
Destruction from that entire sequence. Xiaohai bouncing back immediately within that round. Albeit it was quite expensive, 2 bars down the drain, but it's still well spent. Phenom, he's locked and loaded with 3 bars. He's at the right range where he could possibly go for like an OD dive kick, or even maybe try to sneak in another jump in, but no, Xiaohai off to the races yet again. Stopping the dash in its tracks.
Yeah, that was definitely a little tricky maneuver from Xiaohai, but Phenom was ready for it. And back to establishing this game here. You saw the backdash right before that, right? Xiaohai knew Phenom was going to look for something like the dive kick.
Yeah, it was just a matter of time, right? Phenom was kind of inching his way towards Xiaohai little by little on the ground, but this level 3, it prevents Xiaohai from throwing out some of these fans from further ranges. Good call, Rich.
Yes, indeed. That's what he's looking for right now. That's why Xiaohai was holstering so much of the fans in this instance. Phenom is sitting on that level 3, and oh, I like that, right? It was off the Fierce, and it actually is -4, usually if you don't cancel into anything where you're trying to bait out a reversal. So I love that from Phenom.
I think a single hit from both, right?
Oh my God,
single hit from both. We do get a double DR cancel if need be, and Mai could definitely build up to that level 3.
And she should have advanced super as well, or enhanced super, I should say. Oh, reaching and Phenom! That's some teaching! Xiaohai! That was a little bit of a nervous decision, dog. That's all I gotta say about that one. That was a little nervous.
I immediately wheeled back from my seat. I looked at Ridge. I'm like, yo, what was this decision right now? He was mad far.
Yeah, because usually we expect some type of visual deception to bait out the throw, right? My man, Phenom was parked down back. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Xiaohai back in the building yet again. We've seen her presence at EWC bolster Xiaohai to championship after championship. She's gonna be in the crowd yet again.
Phenom now taking a little bit more liberties in the start of the matchup, going in for the OD dive kick. Xiaohai not ready for it this time.
Man, Phenom calling out the Fierce drive rush cancel with that jab. I got to get into it again in a little while, but man, that was so good. Right now, though, Phenom carrying into the corner, trying to whittle down that drive gauge. Very, very smart.
Oh. Damn, son, the Fierce preemptively stopping whatever it was that Xiaohai tried to present. That normal just getting stuffed.
Beat to the butt, you know, couldn't actually punish in time after the back dash, but Xiaohai does avoid the throw. Burn to Phenom out in this process, just in pursuit right there. Though actually caught him on the recovery still. Phenom is rolling right now. And oh man, we've talked about how the favorites have looked in this group, man. It's going a similar way.
Counter hit conversion on the side of Xiaohai. Another counter hit. Actually gets the drop. Phenom getting the side switch at the cost of a lot. Damn, he tried to go for the meaty spiral arrow. Xiaohai prepared for it.
Oh, and then again, just trying to harass right now, right? Trying to beat him to the play-in, but this time calls out the fan with a perfectly timed jump. Wanted the throw, but oh no! Misspace, mistimed, whatever it may be. Xiaohai takes full advantage. Actually can't get the DP extension. I don't think it was enhanced.
Oh, he puts himself in the corner,
oh my God. And yes, indeed, Phenom let it rip. He was like, the onus is on you. I'm up around. Let's see if you got the defense. You don't. Phenom up 2-0.
And that is huge, right? Only having to spend that one bar. And actually, no, that was for the game. It didn't even matter. That was death. Phenom taking advantage of some of the decisions that Xiaohai has been making. He is rolling it with it right now, Ringe.
The ninjas in pajamas, people in the building as well, showing big support. But yeah, the fact that he was up around is why I think he just let the DI rip, right? He had a sliver of health. If Xiaohai presses anything, he dies. The DI doesn't go through. But he was like, I'm up around. I can risk this. If it hits, I win the game. Beautiful risk-reward calculations in the heat of the moment.
I just thought it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. You know that's what he's gonna say.
I can't wait to talk to him after this set. I love being able to hear or talk about philosophy in general with Phenom. This guy's a real book reader, I'll tell you what.
So crouch medium kick reversal from Xiaohai. I'll let Phenom just dance on him from that range. Did at least get him out of the corner, but now we're back to the mid-screen. Oh, recovered in time and punishes the dive because he got closer with the drive rush.
Trying to tread softly. I was going to say that a little bit ago before Phenom actually went for the jump. Treading within that medium range is so dangerous against mine.
Oh, and again, that's the fierce that we were talking about, right? The driver cancel into the delay. He's trying to bait out the ODDPOS. So yeah, when you do that, right, and you try to bait out the ODDPOS, it does leave a gap where you will be punished by a jab. That's what Phenom did earlier. So we're going to see how that kind of meta develops going forward. Again, right, he's not going to do it, though. Looks like for now, Phenom doesn't want to actually challenge that. In case Xiaohai does press a button a little bit early and frame traps his attempt at challenging. Oh my god.
That was bad plus, by the way.
Oh yeah, you saw the screen be shaking.
Oh, that was awkward. Nothing too big out of it. You know what? Xiaohai recovers quite well and cashes out a lot of damage and also damage to the drive gauge. Not quite into burnout just yet, but OD fans possibly. No, it's just regular Fierce, but now the OD comes out.
Oh, actually with that time, but Phenom couldn't quite take advantage. It's very tough to whip punish that Fierce.
Oh, give me that!
Phenom doing such a good job getting the throw. That's going to allow him to preserve this meter. Xiaohai does manage to get back to the original side and will tie up that game. I shouldn't say tie it up, of course. He just put his first game on the board for 2-1.
Rather scary too. I thought Phenom was gonna let that level 3 rip, or at least let a super rip at one point. And I totally forgot. And I was talking about the kind of pressure that Xiaohai can get. There's been so many moments where he's been so reluctant to do these types of pressure. He'll always delay his normal so long as Phenom has meter on the board, any super meter on the board. Jesus, that was a tough sentence to do. What is happening? My mind is melting from what I'm seeing right now that I can't even keep my composure.
They're getting very high level and they're doing certain things that you don't see a lot of, right? Like the way they're kind of routing around these fierce drive rush cancel mind games and just in general, right? Like Xiaohai is baking in a lot of delays just in case there's a reversal at any moment. He's really respecting that a lot. Phenom's been able to take advantage of some of those moments by putting in normals rather than reversals, right? So yeah, it's been very cool to see how these two have battled back and forth. And again, not challenging on that attempt.
I think I like that from Phenom, right? Just kind of willing to take it, going into the block swing, etc. Because Xiaohai, he has to go through a full DRC, right? That's a lot of meter taken away from him, but recovers quite well. And Xiaohai still putting on the pressure. Does catch the back dash really quick on the approach. Drive rush drive rush into the low short.
And yeah, that time the crouch medium punch just whiffed a little bit. The meaty stand medium punch allows him to connect the Fierce even without counter hit. Oh, nice, there we go. Beautiful. It finds the whip punish on the Fierce this time. Knows that's what Xiaohai's going to be looking for, especially when he has so much drive meter.
Speaking of drive meter on the opposite end, Phenom well spent so far to initiate this offensive pressure. Medium kick will do it as well.
So on the back dash after that as well, he avoided the proximity block of that stand Fierce.
A little bit of damage from the overhead. Phenom trying to jump his way out. Does get met with the uppercut for the side of Xiaohai. Overhead does get blocked. Phenom with the defense so far into the chip sequence. Well calculated. Looking at match point.
Phenom knowing that if he spins that drive rush, he's going to be burnt out, and he's going to have to go for overhead, right? That's the only reason he'd risk burning himself out in that instance. Such a smart block, and then beats him to the button here. Oh, Hooligan starting to get into the mind space.
Back-to-back throws. He hasn't done this all set, Ridge. Back-to-back throws.
Oh, and then baits him out. Phenom sets the defending. Oh! The combo dropped. Xiaohai an opportunity now. Phenom, the composure needs to be there, dog. You still have such a life lead.
There's no way.
Oh my goodness, you can see the two steps. Both players, the nervous. No anti-air this time. He jumps out of the throw attempt. Phenom spinning so much meter, he didn't convert it into anything there, but down jump it does find the victory and sends the defending champion to loser's side.
And he beat Gachiken 5-2 using the Bison. And bear in mind as well, I can't remember if it was 2024 or last year, it was a 5-4 between Xiaohai and Gachiken, but Gachiken didn't win because he dropped a combo in the corner. Because of the input, it was light kick into level 1, and it's weird because light kick and then level 1 he might have done it with a kick button, so he might have messed up the input there. But my point is, he's got a wealth of experience, which is why he's picking Bison. He's not picking mine, he goes to Bison because he's much more ruthless in a situation like this.
And look, and on top of that, slower walk speed, dealing with the ground game. I mean, obviously you already know Bison is a little slower, got a little slower on the buttons, but the plus frames are definitely in his favor. If Dual Kevin can't get away, if he never gets anything started, then Bison can definitely make this hurt. But of course, Xiaohai, oh my God, both ready with the DI, puts himself in burnout because of it. He's got one, and look at how much damage that took off on top of it.
Dude, that was tremendous damage for a 3-hitting combo.
I'm like, what?
Okay, side switch there for the Oki, and he knows he's in burnout, but Xiaohai has no reason to tech. Look at the healthy life lead he's got, and he's going to catch the drive impact on whiff with the sweep, and you can see it on Dual Kevin's face. He's getting a little bit frustrated because he knows the implications of this match.
Elimination match. The champ could go home. He could stay here. Dual Kevin, the LCQ champ, has an opportunity here to make it out of groups, but he's got to get through the last year's champion, and it will not be easy. Big combo here, and you got this corner positioning, and the bomb is planted.
Pressure being applied here. Lovely delayed throw tech there. And he gets the hit confirmed with the drive rush cancel. No Yasar just yet. He needs to push him a little bit more to the corner, and then he'll call the tornado. But I think Xiaohai is highly cognizant of that, Steve.
Nice trade on the anti-air. Xiaohai never letting up when it comes to this offense in a lot of situations.
He could have thrown him again, but he chose not to because he wants to take the round. The best way to win games is to eliminate the opponent's life bar completely, and he's poking him to death.
He's trying to inch out of this corner, but Xiaohai not letting him breathe. Game number 1, Xiaohai.
That was a sick way to condition him to sit still, by the way. Those are staggered mediums. Couple of lights, and he peppered in some staggered mediums, and then it's like he knew that Dual Kevin wasn't going to move. Dual Kevin was like, okay, I'll just wait, see how to react. He's like, all right, you haven't moved? Throw, done. And you
take it. I'll take that throw. You're not going to do anything? Sick. I'll take that throw. Great placement on the buttons here from Xiaohai as well. Dual Kevin's having a hard time getting away and get his offense started because of that. And look, like I said before, Bison don't have the fastest buttons, but man, are they plus.
Well, I mean, look, he's a character that is, high octane. His aggro meter is broken, basically. It goes past the 100-meter limit. And it's like, you always got to be conscious of the Psycho Mind, because once the bomb's flying, as you mentioned, it's like, dude, you got a different layer of decisions to start making now.
The pace of the game changes in Bison's favor, right? You're not going to be moving around all wildly. You're not going to be hitting buttons all loose. And you got to be conscious of the time of when that mind's going to go off, because you know Xiaohai is thinking the exact same thing for taking back that pressure in his favor. Great use of the normal buttons on Xiaohai's side. I mean, I expect nothing less, but still, you got to let him know.
Walking forward, he's walking into a range where he needs to actually get something going here, and he gets the conversion into the safe jump there. Does still Kevin, and I can start picking up momentum here, Steve.
He's got those 2 bars right at the edge there, but he's, of course, going to try to close this out without using any resources. Xiaohai probably not going to give him the chance, though.
Walks away, and he caught the recovery by getting a low forward conversion into the drive rush cancel. And this is what he needs. You're going to see a rapid switch in decision-making and mentality here for Zhao Hai, because again, the dream of the three-peat here at EWC, it starts with this match here when his back's against the wall.
Look, we still got to talk about the fact that, look, it's not the easiest to come and win in EWC. To win 2, oh my God. To win 3, who do you think you are? But nice pickup here by Dual Kevin.
Wakes up, that wasn't punishable, because Rashid does have a hard time dealing with light scissor kick because it is -5 on block, but his lights are very stubby, one of the worst ones in the game, and that was a trade. That was a very unorthodox trade scenario, so I like that Zhao Hai didn't pick up anything from that.
I'm glad you called out that light kick scissors, because look at the range he's playing at. It's perfect spacing for it. Drive reversal?
No need. He'll take this. Yeah, okay, last minute there. You need to give him the illusion that you've got it, and that's actually very fortuitous here for Dual Kevin. He can't get the kill, but it's close enough.
He's got to get the hit. Zhao Hai taking a chance to swing 2 times over, and Dual Kevin spacing it out just enough to clip it, get the hit, and close out. Dual Kevin looking a lot better. 1 on the board versus Zhao Hai.
The craziest thing for players, or one of the craziest things for players in this game, is getting that first win for yourself. Not in the set for yourself, because it gives you that reassurance. It calms you down a little bit and lowers your BPM just for a couple of seconds before you have to deal with that.
Back throw too. Position switch. Keeps the corner with the forward throw. Dual Kevin landing on with the drive rushes.
What a storyline this will be if we get runner-up and the champion bowing out of the tournament in the group stages here. Well, they don't call it Doomsday for no reason, but what a jump over again, and the conversion into the sweep.
Counter hit confirmed, gets the knockdown. Again, small combo in the corner. Gets another throw. This is where Dual Kevin and Rashid really work out. And you can tell it just the same. He has the bars to close out, doesn't need any of it, just the OD. Now Dual Kevin looking a lot better in these later games.
And still trying to, again, adjust his spacing, get that spatial awareness on point. Great drive reversal early on just to reset things into neutral, because Zhao Hai's been getting a little bit in, he's been getting in too easily here, Steve.
Like I said, slower buttons, but he's using them to try to keep this range, right? The threat of scissors kick, like you said before, these big, heavy buttons. Dual Kev is not able to keep the distance, and Zhao Hai's making him pay big damage here, and the knockdown with the bomb planet. Finally, we get the reversal.
Dude, a lot of his defensive choices actually been working out and slowly annoying Zhao Hai over time, and he walked into a standing heavy punch, but luckily he didn't convert. Back to, are we calling Yasar? Not quite. He's going to hold it. All right, here we go here. Trying to get one button, medium. It's got to be a medium, and then Dual Kevin's one.
Needs to be careful doing this versus Zhao Hai in the medium. But it was a heavy, excuse me, was that the medium?
It was a heavy.
It was the heavy.
I should have said medium minimum.
Yeah.
That's what I should have said. But he is going to catch you in 4K, 60 frames per second. And that is going to be a 2-1 lead here to Dual Kevin. He's going to have to take a moment of respite. He's going to have to pause here, Zhao Hai, because Steve, what's going on?
It's elimination point. Once again, the track record for players returning champs regardless has not been good for the EWC. People know who they have a potential to run into outside of the LCQ. Mrs. Zhao Hai over there just nerve-wrecked like crazy. I feel like it's even worse when you have no control and you gotta hope somebody else wins, you know? And obviously it's more for support than anything, but the tournament life, EWC life is on the line here for Zhao Hai. If he loses this game, if 2 rounds go by the wayside, Dual Kevin will be eliminating Zhao Hai. But we got to get there first, and you can never count out the champ. And you can definitely never count out Zhao Hai.
Some say it's destiny, others will call it doomsday here, but we're going to find out potentially. Last game here for both players. Let's find out.
Catches the toes this time. Let's see if he's going to get a little more comfortable playing at a closer range. The overhead. I like that. Switching up. Stand light kick here from Zhao Hai.
He hasn't been disrespectful enough. I haven't seen drive rush overhead. I haven't really... He's throwing out buttons, but he wants to convert. He doesn't want to scare Dual Kevin in different departments because Dual Kevin's defensive choices have absolutely been sublime.
And also, that reversal. Dual Kevin's not swinging with it too much. He's only used it, twice the entire set, and it's worked out both times. The threat of that on the table is definitely going to keep Zhao Hai at bay. And what a check on the drive rush, not dead just yet. And Dual Kevin's in burnout, block on the overhead, Zhao Hai.
Psycho Crusher. You got to watch out for Psycho Crusher. Good block on the overhead, and he caught him. That is in one of those dire situations that the top players should know, and because of the magnitude of it, he forgot that he'll try and steal a turn. So that was actually top level play there from Dual Kevin. He smells blood, Steve.
And of course, what if he did know that was coming? Perfect parry. It could have cost him that round. So of course, Dual Kevin taking the gamble just the same. But this gamble could actually win him the set and eliminate Xiao Hai. Wake up, knee press nightmare.
Couple of seconds there, breathing room here, but it is not looking good for our EWC two-time champion. I think someone's mentally checked out of the hotel. Gets a drive rush.
Oh, the throw, punish counter two. Xiao Hai's got a chance. Another punish counter throw. That's the burnout. He's got 3 bars now, too.
He can get him to spend that level 1 if he wants to, but it looks like he's going to convert into Psycho Punisher. No, he didn't. He dropped the combo. He dropped the combo. That's not good. That is not looking good, because Yasar is still available if Dual Kevin gets out of this.
He's got level 1, too. If he
That's not what he wanted.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. The scissors. Xiao Hai still alive, and you can see the determination on his face actually pick up. The eyebrows went up. My man was looking like Ken or you right there. Hold on.
This round is going to be one of the most important rounds of the entire tournament, regardless of what happens over the next couple of days. Throws out that heavy punch with malicious intent. Dual Kevin is not going down without a fight.
Yeah, the importance of that round could definitely mean the difference between a returning champion and an eliminated champion. Hold this sand, bro.
Oh, he gets the throw. I'm not sure what Xiao Hai tried to do. He's not going to sneak in an overhead. He'll take the 2 grabs and just leave it here. And he does get another knee press nightmare. That's fine for Dual Kevin in terms of risk reward. And he checks the drive rush and the back fist combo. Dual Kevin needs to sit still on wake up. He needs to sit still. He can't do anything. There it is. We'll anticipate it now. If he guesses wrong off this safe jump, he's done.
Oh, and we've seen him call out these situations in the corner, but now he's in critical. You know the throws are there. Dual Kevin in range to get a hit and close out. Not close enough with the counter hit. He got the counter hit jab, but didn't believe to stand fierce. Plenty of time left on the clock. Dual Kevin with a big life lead. No stop on the jump. Xiao Hai is eliminated. There will be no return champions. Dual Kevin continuing that LCQ run by eliminating Xiao Hai, one of the best players on the planet.
He's about to take this kid to school. If you want to talk about fundamentally sound when it comes to footsies, neutral, patient, and really conditioning opponents in terms of how to counter poke back and pretty much punish accordingly, right? Chris T is definitely one of those scrolls that you want to read historically when it comes to playing the beautiful neutral of Street Fighter.
And here we go. Chris T versus Jaime. Ken versus Ryu.
Love it. And look at that, the classic colors. We got the, you know what? I don't want to get fired. There's a lot of things there that I can say about that outfit, but this is a classic. The bodega style match. This is one of the first matches I've ever seen walking into an arcade, which is kind of crazy.
The fact that you walked into an arcade and just saw vanilla versus vanilla, that's crazy.
That's it. Well, in this case, a bodega. Well, already, here we go. The confirm, the run low forward. The low forward run, excuse me, the throw. This is how we condition first. Let's see how Jaime feels about this. Another throw. He tried to counter poke there, but the stagger jab threw off the timing on the defense. Looking for the counter hit. Oh, there it is. What a punish. He was in range.
Wait a minute. Punish counter gets to confirm and roundhouse Tatsu to get out of the corner. But look, Jaime definitely on the ropes right now when it comes to the life. Ooh. Perfect parry, and he's got 2 bars. And I'm sure he's probably going to use that level 2.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Texflugen Nitra. Oh, it's been a minute.
I know.
It's been a minute.
That's why I had to shut up right quick.
Like you set it up.
Yeah, because I haven't heard it in a minute. Let's be real. All right, here we go. Chucking that plasma early. I love that. Anybody that throws fireballs from that range, that kind of tells you like how old they are in terms of playing Street Fighter, right? A lot of the new bloods, they don't really play the plasma game like that as before. I mean, rightfully so, considering it as a drive parry.
Oh, caught you peeking.
Let me get another one. Ooh, trying to snipe out the drive reversal. That's why he stopped. Took his turn back. Nice. What a dominant call back. What a run back there from my man Jaime. Wow, look at the demonic face on this young lad.
Yo, that angle don't do him no favors. He look like a problem child right there. Hold on.
He looking like he's going right in the back of his mind. Big ankle bone. Let's go. There we go. That's plus frames. The Hoshugeki. You thought I was going to sit here and take that, young man? No flowchart offense for you, says Chris T. The drive rush has turned green. That's what I'm trying to get here. Another one.
I like that crouching heavy after the drive rush to keep the pressure. He's not trying to give Jaime any room to breathe. And we saw the throws in the corner really help him out.
Yeah, I love that range from the stand fist. He's trying to get the low forward, but that was the answer that he was looking for. Big damage. Is it going to? It's not going to kill, but we have one more sequence here. The burnout. He can actually chip him out. There it is.
There's
Nice.
the OD fireball. Jinrai, the overhead. That's a clean hit. No chip out needed. Chris T taking game number 1. Now, during SFL US, I saw young Crimate get mad once.
Yeah.
Man, my man had the look on his face like you just told him he can't blow bubbles in his chocolate milk. My man was tight. I like, man, that little dude was mad. No, not my house.
Let's go. You know what? I just wanted to highlight this right quick. Obviously, it's Ryu and Ken, but the reason why I bring this up is more so on the side of Chris T. He is super comfortable fighting Shotokan.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
Historically, this is the matchup that he's studying, he's dealt with in the past. So he's looking very comfortable. Perfect-ish? No, hood perfect.
Okay,
We take
hood
it.
perfect.
This is a bodega match, so you know what I mean? It makes sense.
Shout out to the boy Mike Ross. Hood perfects all around.
That's right. He knows what it is. Big bone Tatsu. Big ankle bone Tatsu. What a whiff punish there on the low forward.
And this is the Crimate we're used to. Offense very heavy, not giving you time to breathe. But Chris T's been here before. Gets out of there, switches the sides, and now he's got the corner. Early throw puts him in danger, though. Crimate going to take full advantage. And I like how both of them are aware. Crimate wants to fight you in the middle of the screen. Chris T trying to push you to the corner and put you in danger.
Like that, Christy knows that Crimate is trying to invite that low forward drive rush. He can hit him with the padded OS. That is what Crimate sizing Christy for.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yo, Crimate throw fireballs like an old man, though, bro. He be throwing some classically trained fireballs.
Let's go.
Like that little light button to start the momentum. Chris, don't take the bait. Tetsuigenaicha. Spinning the level too early. Big damage up there.
Oh, try to hit him with the delay overhead just to try to catch a tech or just an overhead entirely. Big damage on the side of Christy. We in that throw range. What are we going to do? Looking for the tech with that kill frame on the low forward, but we answer back. Climb it. Overhead? No, not yet.
I like that drive rush, taking his turn to get out of the corner. Now he's got a couple opportunities. C8 damage is not there on his side, so there's still a lot of fighting to do. And he's got 3 bars.
Yo, Climate got aggressive space traps. You saw what he did? He did stand fierce, wait, pushed him out, then drive rush right after. Oh, big damage. Okay, we're going to the
Level
2-0 scenario now. We're going to go into
level 2, Tetsuigenaicha. Them bad boys is on fire.
Now, if you know where that's from,
Oh, yeah.
respect to you. Yes, obviously belongs to Ken, but for what game?
Yo, Chris T with the fan signs out in the crowd.
Oh, he gained a lot of fans. When we was over there at Capcom Cup this year, everybody was really cheering for Chris T in the crowd, man. Shout out to Japan, the land of the rising sun, really holding it down for the scene.
Shows mad love
Yeah.
to fighting games, especially Street Fighter overall, man. If you've been over in Japan and seen a Capcom Cup or just seen these guys play, you've definitely seen how much love they get just from like the people over there. So it's really cool to see the super fans out here. A lot of people coming traveling to support, man.
Them Falcon boys still in here, though. I know they all over the place with many games trying to get those points for their clubs. Oh, there it is, the classic. Yes, catch you ducking. You're going to hit this Dragon Lash combo. Oh, I love that. The deep jump in fierce. They just walk in slightly with the crouch jab. We trying to make this man budge. Open the door. Jab on the side of Crimate just to try to throw another option out there instead of attack.
I like how he uses like buttons to try to bait Chris into doing something. Chris, a lot of time not taking the bait, but I love that he's able to play this pace. Oh, another throw. You saw him react in real time after he got that last throw. Chris doing it. You called it out, though. Chris does a great job at fighting Shotos. He knows what you want to do.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's just the game plan, because he has the same game plan, right? So he knows what type of thing that the Shotokan Warriors is looking for. In this case, Crimate. I actually thought Crimate would go with the Bison, man. It looks like he just wants a reversal, bigger damage. I mean, Bison got it too. Oh, wow. It looks like he tried to check after the perfect parry on the fireball.
Oh, second time we've seen him use that setup. Second time we've seen it work to a success.
Crimate, he's trying to get that momentum back on his side. He's starting good. He got one round up. Oh, no. He probably thought it was a fireball. Oh, that was a stand light or low forward, and he just got an input error. It's all right. Nice, technical.
Oh, nice stand light kick, punish, counter, drive rush. And now you're in the corner versus Crimate. Delay, crouching, strong. Big damage. My man hits like a god out here. Watch the bulge.
He said,
Welcome to the bonanza.
man, with the athlete's foot and all that, yes.
No shoes.
That's right. That ringworm is putting in work right now.
The calluses must be crazy. The callus must be crazy, like getting kicked by a log. Here we go.
Well, good stuff. Well, good stuff to Kraime finding his footing in this matchup. I know that's what he's looking for. I like how no matter what's the odds on the side of Kraime, he always keeps that good, steady attitude.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it on people's faces, right? Human nature. You see people kind of like, losing their momentum and stuff like that. They're
You can see the emotions on their face.
100%,
And a lot of times in fighting games, we know exactly how somebody, we read the character, but if you get to see a look at the players' faces, and that's why the people watching at home, you guys are lucky. You get to see every reaction in a lot of these times to see just how actually affected they are. But also, Kraime gets one on the board. Chris is on game point. That means if he wins these next 2 rounds, he wins. He takes out Kraime and puts him on the lower side of this, especially now because this is his first match. You want to get that W.
Looking for that punish counter, Chris T. You already see the turnstile roundhouse. There you go. Lost his turn off of the drive rush, of course, naturally. Good stuff there from Chris T. Ooh.
Okay. Yo, that Hashogeki, bro, he's been killing it with that.
Now, Chris T actually had the space for it. He had the right idea, but wasn't in range for the stand rounds. Well, in terms of spacing, that is. Let me just go. That's a safe jump. Nice. Wow, he got a lot of cash on the side of Chris T. Very nice stuff there. Oh, organic.
In this corner, though, the low parry, that means I knew the low was coming. I did that intentionally with intent.
Riding that momentum off away from
Look
Evo.
at Kraime's face, bro.
Yeah, he smells it. Yeah. I mean, he smells the pie of bus ass like around the corner, but it looks like he's missing an ingredient here. I love the DP on the side of Chris T. He's trying to keep Kraime honest. Oh, no big roundhouse there on the side of Kraime. Did you see what he tried to do to him? Try to walk a stand roundhouse, maybe a stand strong, either or. Love it.
Fireball battles.
Yes. It's one of my personal favorites. Anybody that Chuck Plasma know how to play some Street Fighter. That's how I see it.
Roll forward to the enhanced uppercut. OD just clean. Oh, I caught you.
Better than the punish counter. He would have been a burnout in that scenario. There it is, level 3, him immediately after the Jin ride. Absolutely not going to kill, but we both going to be looking ashy here.
Drag the fist, start the fire like a match on the street.
Running kick? No, not even. He's going to go for the chip out. Oh, he tried to DP through it. He tried to set him up. Watch your legs. Chris T knows he just got to keep it patient so he can touch grass again, but just run DP anyway.
Did it anyway. And that is going to put him on set point versus Kraime. Kraime needs to lock in. Once again, this is group play. That means you just have to have one of the best records to make it out, and you don't want to lose the first game. The back throw.
Trying to dry my clothes out here. Ooh, stand fist. I like how he's choosing that button now instead of the stand roundhouse. Keep it nice and solid. Oh my God, I thought it was gonna hit. Oh!
Whips in. You see him go for the big bet level 3 attack on the drive gauge. And he missed the cross cut. Kraime spent all his meter, but because of that, he's got another chance.
Wow, challenge for Chris T. But it worked out on the side of Kraime. He keeps that pressure. Wake up, level 1. You think I won't do it? You think I won't do it, young man?
Side switch too. Stand light kick just to keep him at odds.
God, he's looking for it. You see them whipping those little light buttons from close range just to actually get Chris T to poke one of those big buttons, the stand fierce or the stand roundhouse. He's backing up. He's looking for it. As you can see, he has the right idea. Oh, my God, watch your final.
Oh, just a big shy into the super Kraime with the confirm. That takes us to 2-2. Final game for both of these players. And once again, this is group play. You don't want to lose your first game. It's telling momentum is on the line here.
2-2 equals the bonanza.
Welcome to the bonanza. No tickets here.
Welcome to the bonanza. Grab a seat. Oh, nice. Like that, the plasma. These guys are chucking some plasma. But notice how it's usually when they're in the closer to the corner, not even mid-range. What a whip punish for the young lad, Kraime.
Below forward. Trying to overextend, trying to steal his turn back. Chris knows, bro. He's a teacher. He knows. Speaking of trying to steal, Kraime answers back. Tatsu to the corner. Here's a throw. Stand medium kick. I love that. It would have caught the jump anyway if he was holding north.
100%. The king of the north. Oh, I thought he made it. That was a little too early on the side of Kraime when it came to the fireball side of things, so he kept it safe. Oh, what a punish.
Great fireball. Parry right there from Chris. This next exchange, he can only take one more throw.
Legs. Ooh, come on, man. Got a little too thirsty there.
You gotta spin that.
And you can see it in Chris T's face. He's like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I pressing buttons first? That's the name of the game here, ladies and gentlemen.
And Kraime has turned it all the way around and is now on set point. Counter hit on the stand, light kick, Chris T.
There you go. Now we in that corner position. This is where Ken loves to be at. I thought he was actually trying to grab or check the drive rush, but was in range Kraime. At least he don't got a level 3, so it's okay. It's not going to be too damaging here. However, big, easy access to big damage on the side of Ryu. Man, he is getting dog walked into this corner.
Bro, he is clipping them on the toes, bro. You need to put some sandals on.
Nice.
Okay, wait a minute. Give me a final game. I don't even care who win. Give me another round, though.
I care. I love Bodega Ken. Nah, I don't care. As long as it's good matches. You right? Oh. I thought he probably caught him on the tap parry side of things. Oh,
that roundhouse. Got to pay a toll. And speaking of paying a toll, oh my God, he didn't get the level 3 drive reversal. Not burned out just yet, but both of them burned out. Goes for the super and he catches him running, and the run stop puts a stop to this match. Crimate runs it all the way back to take the set versus Chris T 3-2.
Yo, that is nuts. And I know Chris T tried to hit the brakes a little early, that way he could recover, but I feel like he was going to be in that burnout. He's going to get chipped out regardless, right? So, man, I feel like if he really felt gutsy, he should have just committed to the run DP or a run step kick, but again, the super would have won anyway.
Yeah.
So run DP was the better option, but I mean, how you know Crime's going to do it, to be honest?
Angry Bird is, he hasn't been able to attend many major events thus far. This is probably the biggest one he's done in 2026. He's stuck with the Akuma. People almost fooled me and said this character's off the cards, and I actually watched probably about 12 hours of footage of Akuma. I said, you're all lying. You all are lying. I will tell you what's up.
Y'all not picking up what I'm putting down. We'll see who's going to be putting the opponent down in this set. And Crimate already starting off with a lethal light kick with punish. Caught the landing frames right there, but I don't think he expected to.
Now, the thing is, both these characters, very similar. They've got a colossal, massive damage output here, but it is Crimate that's a little bit more ruthless, a little bit more cutthroat in terms of, I want this win. Trying to get that delayed medium punch, but didn't quite get it there, Rinch.
Yes, indeed, but Angry Bird using that back roundhouse, calls out the jump. Definitely got some damage off that, but Crimate, yeah, he didn't want to commit right low on the drive gauge, so he's just buffering that Shigeki.
Gonna drive impact here, and he is going to try and build as much drive gauge back as possible because he doesn't need EX Aghanim and Flame to actually kill yet. Wake up button there from your boy Crimate, and the last hit of the Shinku Hadouken will close out that round one for Crimate.
That's the 15-year-old. That's the clear skin wake up right there. The don't got worried about no pimples, no acne, no bills.
And we got a camera to prove it. Perfect parry there for the pristine moment, and he will take Angry Bird to the corner.
All the way there. Oh, and then baits out the throw as well. The smothering pressure of Crimate getting Angry Bird to be active on defense. But just as I say that, we do see the DP.
Yeah, let's have level 3 here, so if Angry Bird gets a clean hit, he might actually need to replenish some drive gauge, but he is burnt out. He's comfortable in this mode, but I don't think it's going to be relevant because it will be the charged Shin Hashigeki. Is that going to close it out? Not quite, a pixel left. Oh, he's going to miss, he's going to miss. Yes, going to miss. Oh, and he tried it there. Luckily, he was already airborne, and there is some invincibility on that to make him avoid it there. So he's laser focused. This kid is locked in.
Very nice from Crimate. Of course, he would have chipped Angry Bird out as well if he didn't wake up with anything, right? That is why you saw the DP in that instance.
Charging the fireball there. Nice drive rush into the anti-air to close it out in that situation. Oh,
wow. Ended up pressing into the overhead. That was wild. Just visually, but Crimate finding the hits again here. Ooh, trying to go with the frame trap. Does eventually catch Angry Bird flinching.
Caught him with a delayed button, it looks like there, and that was the meatiest overhead, and it hit his shin, so that doesn't quite count in terms of visual burst, but that should be, not quite.
Wow, delay on the wake up DP as well. Called out Crimate's delay timing himself. That was some layered Oki, but nonetheless here, trying to fish for the big forward heavy. Crimate staying at prime position to get an easy whip punish.
Well, it's been pitch perfect spacing for the most part, and actually when he loses his turn, Crimate, he then uses his reactions to beat Angry Bird to the punch, and then capitalize on that damage even more.
Oh yeah.
You mix that with how young he is. That is a deadly combination towards victory. Another breakaway there with the DP. He hasn't blocked one of those yet.
Yeah, Crimate has a great balance of playing in the mud and playing clean.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which right there, right, the drive rush beat him to the button that time. Thought he was going to get the whip punish, but the space on the donkey kick keeps him safe.
Just missed the opportunity to get punished kind of adamant flame there, but Angry Bird can still pick this up here. Charges up that Denjin. Oh, they both hit the air at the same time.
Here they are on the jumping and the chop. We'll confirm off that. Again, both players below the 3 bars. That's why Crimate forcing the issue with drive rush. Doesn't spin the level 3, surprisingly. Oh, but you know Angry Bird ain't gonna leave nothing on the table here. Level 3, let's go to another round and make Crimate try to beat him all over again.
1000%. I think you said it with James Chen, one of the World Warriors there, but as James says, rounds are a vital resource in this game. You get to restart, and you get to come back and rebuild your momentum here. And that's what Angry Bird is exceptional at doing, and a good check into that medium Tatsu to chase him down, and he's been stand blocking a lot, so Angry Bird's gonna have to clock onto that.
Indeed, right. Switch it up for the drive rush, low pressure. Right now, waking up with the DP. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, it did go low, but wasn't really ready to convert with anything significant.
And again, almost as he turned pale again, and good pull on the brakes there from Crimate, really trying to be malicious and burn Angry Bird out. Oh, Oh, he can swap him into level 3, and it is going to be the Shin Shoryuken, and it actually is going to put Angry Bird in throw range to lose the game. Actually, if he gets thrown, he might still be alive. I'm not sure.
I mean, if he blocks, I was going to say, if he blocks one normal, it does not build enough meter. So he was completely locked out of any hope of surviving that sequence. Crime up 2-0 in the blink of an eye.
And the funny thing is,
my God.
Oh, and again, off to an exceptional start here into the dungeon. Angry Bird, I want him to be a little bit more cutthroat because he does redefine aggression, but Crime's got a point to prove here as well, so.
There we go. Angry Bird starting to find it now. A little bit of hezzies, but Crime with the wake-up backdash. What a call-out. And this is tough for Angry Bird, I was going to say, because he's going to get burnt out.
Yeah, you don't want him to be up close when he burns you out. You've just got to push him away, buy some time. Lovely anti-air once again there from Angry Bird.
Indeed here. At least for Angry Bird right now, we're in the middle of the screen, right? We don't got to worry about getting DI'd, get stunned in the corner.
But he's got to watch out for a jump, or Angry Bird might have to hunt for a demon flip. Good block there.
That great block on the overhead. Ryu now. Ah, what a cancel! Sees the DI come out, and Crime shuts it down, even in burnout. This kid is on one round away.
And again, now he's playing with hesitation there, and Crime does smell blood, catches him with the active frames of that standing heavy punch, got him boxed in the corner. Another breakaway Ghost Shoryuken here. Crime is not going to let him breathe. He's not going to let this man breathe.
That was off the heavy drive rush cancel, right?
He's
like, Crime is not even trying to bait anything out because he's just getting lethal with it. Takes down Angry Bird. 3-0. What a convincing showing from Crime, who's going to qualify into Friday.
Locked in, laser focus, brought the correct tools for the job, and he said, I don't care who's in my wake. We are here to get a job done, and I'm pretty sure the higher-ups at Falcons are extremely pleased with the start to this campaign here for our young Chile.
To do up against Ed, right? Ed's buttons are so long, so much range, that if you try to play those mind games where these check attempts are going to whiff, on Ed, he presses stand medium kick, he presses crouch medium kick. These buttons are going to be far enough to even combat those type of attempts. But let's get into it. Crime versus Lashar, game 2 of day 3.
Drive rushes in already with a crouching medium kick there, and an anti to kick things off. He might be a little bit more airborne than Blaz normally. Yeah, there we go. Already tried it, but he went for an empty jump, so that was highly fortuitous for Crime there until the perfect parry comes through, and he's not looking to side switch, so he'll just get the extension into the Psycho Blitz.
Lashar, great quarter carry on that one, but because of Crime's recognition of that space built, sends the fireball. Oh, and catches Lashar right before he can walk out of crouch medium kick range.
Try to go for the delayed back heavy kick, and he did commit to a drive impact because he snuffed out the nonsense, and he is going to get a massive reward here with the desync combo, and he's going to try and end this. He's not going to get the kill because he did drop it, but he said psych, as Yikes would say, into the Cobra punch.
And of course, Crime, you see, he's still very active, right? Woke up with a button defensively. Now starting to holster a little bit. Gets the jump in. Once again, very willing to do so. Parry attempt thrown into the corner here. Ah! Brave kill and then messed up his own situation.
Worked out there for Lashar, and he's going to get the conversion into the heavy uppercut there. Meaty jab. Okay, I've never seen that frame kill before. And the stare down. Is it noon yet? It's past noon. So
goodness, bro. Meet me outside the saloon.
Bars.
Oh, nice job backdashing again.
If he gets the overhead, he's dead.
Indeed, and I like that a lot from Lashar, taking the minus frames and just throwing. And again, Crime, you saw trying to press buttons, but Lashar has beaten him to those gaps every time.
Pretty solid first game, but as we mentioned at the start, what was it? Crime is a little bit more airborne than Blaz is, so he does have to be cognizant towards those jumps, especially at an angle, that doesn't allow him to do the light uppercut, which is probably why you're going to see the kill rush into the backwards sway there from Lashar a fair bit, just to regain some spacing and understand the mid-range is where he dominates and gets the control. That is punishable.
Yeah, tagged him with it there. Crime looking to establish the Hadouken a little bit more this set. See, as soon as he kind of gets out of that flicker range, he throws a fireball, just trying to establish something.
Drive reversal. Trying to find that range where he can just probably fling out another flicker just momentarily, try to chase him down just in case he tried to throw a fireball again. But he closes the gap with that Char Psycho flicker there.
Oh, I like that again from Crime, maybe whiffing, kind of baiting Lashar into a button.
Pressure with the Hashigeki. Good block. That's going to be a massive combo here. Just kept it sweet. But the Psycho Storm has come out. But once he gets back in, Crime, that's guaranteed. Unless you throw a drive impact.
Oh, it was too far on that one. But yeah, that's exactly why I like Primate forcing the super out early, because now he gets to take advantage and Lashar has no answer. Very well calculated from Primate here. Send the level 2, that's damage, baby.
Oh, and because it was the charged version of the Shin Hashigeki, because you do get plenty of time after the amplified Denjin. Get plenty of time to get a follow-up there, Crime. Another anti-air there with the uppercut. I think he's trying to exploit that outside of being ruthless on the ground.
And then Crime switching up his block strings now as well. Caught Lashar trying to take his turn a little bit early on the Hashigeki. Definitely starting to find the spacing he needs.
Once he knows that he's not going to commit or overcommit to any buttons in the neutral, he'll move back a little bit and then jump in to see if he can exploit that light uppercut there from Lashar.
Switching up between the fireball and the jump in from that kind of range, right? Trying to send him multiple ones. That's not sweep you highlighted earlier.
Psycho Blitz again. Backdash just in case of a throw tech there, but Crime hasn't really bitten. He hasn't really felt the need, and another jump in from your boy Crime, and he does have the Shin Hashigeki, and he will have to fling it out immediately. And there you go, one apiece. And that's interesting because he's had a very different analytical perspective. Maybe an even better microscopic lens on what Lashar's doing in the neutral, because Lashar has been kind of 50-50 on what he's been doing on the aerial approach there, or has been handling it, I should say.
Yeah, you can see a lot of the time Lashar is responding to a blocked fireball with a flicker immediately, right? That's what exposed him last time, and Crime got the jump in. Pretty sure Crime wasn't expecting him to just go into immediate flicker again, though.
Yeah, and we haven't really seen Lashar hold the heavy flicker either to kind of get a hard read on the jump, but that's not in Lashar's cards, not unless it's really dire straits.
Yeah, we might see it later on. Does risk the sweep again. Waking up with the DP, though. Wants to keep this corner control, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Lashar meets him up with the light. Can't kill, and that's safe because of burnout, but you cannot walk away.
Looking a little bit dangerous there, and I saw a little head tilt from Lashar because, again, that's uncharacteristic of him dropping combo enders, especially in situations like that. Maybe he's feeling the pressure of today.
Indeed, right. Ryu can make you nervous, man. You know the damage this character does with the solar plexus overextension right there. First time we see it from Crime.
There you go, just backing off. Yeah, he's low on drive gauge, so he needs to wait till he gets back to the drive gauge safe zone. There you go. He's not going to overcommit here either, and just about did he get that uppercut into the delayed throw.
Yeah, being down like that, Lashar didn't really have any reason to press anything in the neutral. It's that Aaron jump.
Try to steal a turn back. He's very good at when he knows it's the end of his turn, he knows how to steal it. He knows what you want to press to steal your turn.
100%.
There you go. That should be the game, actually. Yeah, he's going to get the conversion into the chamber, guaranteed. And it is going to put him 2-1 up here in this set against Crime.
It's interesting, you know, in game 2 it really felt like Crime switched up the pace, really started establishing the projectiles way more, and then kind of frustrating Lashar, kind of reading when he would move forward and then immediately do flicker, right? Like he was really honed in on that rhythm and that range that Lashar was looking for. And then Lashar switched it up, and we didn't see as many fireballs from Crime in that last game either. So I feel like he kind of went away from the strat that led him to victory in game 2. We'll see if he returns to form as he removes the headphones and wants to feel the electricity of the crowd.
Hey, man. Energy permeates, and like hype begets more hype, and he's already jumped back in there, gets a delayed throw, but luckily Crime on a forward jump to get a side swap, but he is already low on dry gauge. We're not even at 90 seconds here, Ringe.
I know, man, both of these players are already in the amber. That's why Crime, yeah, peppering on the fireballs, wants to make Lashar do something and not just freely regain, but those are some perfect parries from Lashar twice in a row now.
To the neutral, okay, nice. Great spacing there, managed to get him to whiff 2 buttons and whiff punish the latter move, but he is going to build momentum, and he needs the dry gauge back as well, so the corner's the best way to regenerate some dry gauge, actually.
Exactly, he's put some big hits on him, including the donkey kick as well. Builds a nice chunk of drive back, but that's what Lashar was looking for as well. Beautiful neutral jump on the adjustment.
Forward throw, chase him down, and the drive rush, that threw him off. That dash threw him off.
Yeah. The little hezzy right there before the drive rush, right, just disrupted the usual pace that Lashar plays at. And Crime even, like, you know, trying to snap himself back into the game, knowing he cannot drop around here.
His back's against the wall, and he has no choice now. And again, another unsuccessful jump gets the shimmy attempt into the kill rush here. And he's going to get some Oki. We haven't really seen wake up panic here from Crime. He's just been very disciplined on defense, but if he doesn't try something, Ringe, he's going to run out of time.
Yeah, exactly, and his time is looking short. He beats him to it right there. The level 2 will close it out. Lashar takes down Crime 3-1. defeating both of the Chilean representatives here at EWC.
Clinical performance from one of our world's best player in the Street Fighter 6 community. And sometimes you saw the answers that Crimea was introducing. You're like, okay, he might lose this, but Lashar somehow knows how to.
Ooh, lock in, young boy. I see that. My man had the regular eyebrows. He had the before eyebrows and after. That is the choice.
Interesting character choice here. He's going for Bison against Rashid. Now, Bison in this matchup has two advantages. I think he dominates the ground.
100%.
And you have to think about the OD Psycho Crusher when you let that level 2 out.
Ooh, listen, man. Credit to Jam as we were talking about
Safe
this.
Jump.
One of the things that you can expose Gotcha Gunny, he is a delayed techer. So this is like the perfect character when it comes to the background houses, delayed background
Said that
houses.
like it was a slur.
Yeah, yeah.
Delayed techer.
The delayed techer. Oh my God, we're gonna pop that bomb. No, over. Crimea using all his resources to put himself in danger. And I know Gotcha Gun is smelling blood. Had to hold the parry, nice technical. Defensive, get a little bit on that cash. I'm looking for the buffers. Of course, we got the OD Psycho Crusher.
Yep.
That's definitely gonna just plow through the wind shots, of course. We in the corner looking for that perfect parry. He did
If
the
only
full charge.
Superman had 2 bars of meter, he could have saved his old man.
Should have just done it anyway, man. There it is. Big damage into the level 1. Nice. That should be enough. Yes, it is nerfed from the earlier side of things. Oh, let me just say nerfed. A little toned down.
What, the scaling?
You know, yes, on the scaling. It used to be a lot worse before, like really good. But now it's a little more tame. I actually didn't think it was finished. There it is. Good catch with the jab. Stuffed out, I believe, was the low forward on the side of Gotcha Gun. Oh, big damage. You got him in screen? Let me see what you got, young man. Oh, nice. That's a meaty, guaranteed.
The damage chunks onto that was nice as well with the light Psycho Crusher. Here we go. Oh, what are you reaching for? And Mickey,
Nice.
Mickey looking like... Mickey is looking like this is round 1 of his World Warrior. Speed running this right now. And Gotcha Gun's definitely going to have to take a moment to think about what the hell just happened because he got banged up.
Listen, man, and what makes this even worse, there is a lot of reference when it comes to the Bison-Rashid matchup, just off of the strength of Shao Hai alone. So definitely got some answers, and he got a little bit of some twang into his gameplay as well, meaning he got his own type of sauce, of course. I love the early drive rush from the last round with the stand jab. Definitely use that more because Gotcha Gun is a bit of a reactionary player. You can expose him on that side of things. Nice anti-air with the OD Psycho Crusher. Go for the legs, no? There it is. Speaking of which, Gotcha Gun sniped out, gets the offense going. Momentum on his side on the carpet. Counter hits, nothing at home. And that is my favorite button. I call that the Eddie Lee button. I got hit with that 1,000 times when I was young. The standing medium kick.
Yeah.
Get off of me. Get this space right here. Of course, Gotcha Gun worried about the scissor kick here, so he's trying to take his sweet old time and not trying to press those buttons first for those padded whip punishes. Walks up and low forwards. Very cheeky there on the side of Climate. Overhead. Level 1 after the stand fair survey says. There it is. Dashed up just a little sauce. Didn't even need to do that, but he wanted all the hits to hit. Big damage. Love it.
You know what's nice there? Crimea earlier in that round whiffed a couple of medium buttons in space, just trying to buffer behind it, and then you saw Gotcha Gun walk behind and do a low forward whip punish. That time there, he did a low strong, and then walked behind it and flicked his own low forward out and caught Gotcha Gun.
Bingo. All right, the good old Jonathan Ken. I'm always going to steal those bars, Logan. Just know that. There we go. Counter hits. All right. Looks like Crimea try to challenge with some big buttons. Okay, respects the offense now in the wake up. How the hell are you going to get out? Stop teching, young man. That is what Gotcha Gun is trying to condition for you to do. Trying to find an answer, but he's scrambling.
Out of range. But your hurt box lingered. Gotcha Gun gladly picked that up. Drive rush jab, of course. There's no reacting to that.
Man, Gotcha Gun got that freaking look like, these damn kids. Nice drive reversal. Get the hell up out of there. Right as the bomb explodes,
Actually,
too.
walking backwards with that low forward, back to the corner. Woo! Bang!
That's that size up you was talking about. That's a throw and a half. You got to slow him down. No, not even. Trying to challenge if Crimea is going to take or press some buttons. Yo! Level 2.
Let's call the start with something. Gotcha Gun, and he gets in the corner, gets the pickup. Empty jump into the light.
Good block. Do it again. Come on, run it. Rush
Yes!
the level 3.
Do you know what? I was just thinking, he did the drive rush into the throw. I thought, boy, that's risky, man. That level 3 is going to kill if he was buffering it.
And bang.
And immediately licked it out on the next sequence.
It's a hell of a gamble, and it paid out. Yes, do you want to continue at this table, sir? No, thank you. Let me get the hell up out of here. Give me my chips and I'm going. Climate. What a happy young fellow, huh? Knows at any given time he could just serve out bust ass to whoever. Exposing everybody like a sugar glider's. I should have just let it back. Here we go. The gameplay is looking fantastic here. Crime up 2-0. Man, this has been a little speedy here. It's been a bit of a struggle fest in terms of, I should say a scramble more than anything, but a control for sure is Crime. They have to bring it in that range respect. You see those neutral jumps trying to snipe out those scissors kicks. To be very honest, you didn't even really see it from Crime.
Nice whiff punish on the stand medium kick. Great cut drive reversal, gets a bit of space back.
Woo!
Ooh, okay.
Hasn't been represented. Damn, the sweet chin music. What a way to catch down the delay side of things. Okay, we out of there. Excellent choice there from Gachikon.
Oh, dancing. Hypnotic. Goes to the throw this time.
Scoop. Oh my God. Nice. Why not?
Got myself out. It's all good.
If you can buffer this into a cycle crusher, you got a chance. Whatever it is that you're going to try to whip punish with or punish, on the drive impact side of things, I'm sure that's what he's looking for. I like how Gachikon's not even overextended. He's trying to let Crime hang himself. Nice punish!
The double jump! Mario 64!
Woohoo! Good stuff, Crime. The double jump, and he sized that up the whole time. I like how Gachikon said, man, he ain't gonna jump this, and bang, what a way to react. Crime with a chance to send this man packing to the spectator seat with the super fans. Let's go, Gachikon, how you feeling? I want to see more games, baby. Can I get a game 5? Please. Looking for that. Looking maybe for the stand meter kick and the scissor kick. It's like he's looking for that specific thing, but Climate's not giving it to him, so he's switching his options up. Nice. Now he's letting those scissor kicks buff, looking for those counter hits for the big bomb plantation. School whoop. Did we get on for another one? No. Could have been a crouch fist right there. He was probably anticipating a double jump.
And again.
Get off of me.
Offensive.
That is enough. Enter the level 2. Crime. Man, we were so locked in the match, I didn't even know he was whooping his ass like that. Crime, the young gunner. The Chileans fought. We want to have that big damage. We want to have an easier time shaving the drive gauge. And this man right here does that excellent. Skip a little neutral with the yeehaw kick. Am I saying, is that a donkey? No, that's a horse. No, that is a donkey.
Eeyore, yeah, that's the donkey.
Okay, that is a donkey. Well, we're in there. Yeah.
I wasn't with you. I thought you said yeehaw for a minute. I was like, what?
I did. I messed up.
What kind of buckaroo antics are we going for?
All right. Already establishing that early aggression from Crime. The stand, jab off of the drive rush, but Mickey didn't flinch. And now he got that corner control. What is that? Glizzy's in the background, man. Pass me an apple. Something. All right. Oh, backdash. Okay. Respecting the 7 frames. Psych. You're going to hit me, and I get a lot of cash on that drive gauge. Beautiful parry. That's the what? Pap.
Oh, there's so much blue on the screen.
Love it. Missed it.
Not just the plasma.
We buffering here, but nice low forward just to catch. I like that from Crime. He whistles out a stand light kick just to get you to press something. That way you can get a whiff punish. But his back is to the wall, so he don't have that much space.
Yeah, he ain't in control of the space in there. He was that time, though, as he gets the low forward into the donkey kick for the corner carry. Respect the frames. And the frames again.
Do another one. Oh, delayed. Probably respecting the drive reversal, the reversal entirely.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, my God. Fight back. This is looking ugly for you here. Dehydrated, of course, to the side of Crime, and he grabs the drive impact. Beautiful. Oh, my God. This is button into something. Button into Hashugeki. Level 3, something level 2. I know it's coming. Who's going to do it first? There it is. But he's going to save that cash. Okay. Wow. He just screamed. He was like,
you know what? And he's on those paved streets. There was no grass to touch inside. He was on his own. He backed the hell up and got that low forward and was able to convert all the solar plexus almost on the whiff punish.
See a little poverty grass there. It's all right. Trying to sneak through the concrete. Well, the dirt. But speaking of dirt, hard knockdown here.
Who is going to be the rose that grew from these concrete streets? We'll find out.
Damn, reminds me of the bus ride now. Thank you. Shout out to Apocalypse. Scoop. Back to the corner. Hold these all natural apples. If they don't have no seeds, don't eat it. Oh, that could have been a whiff punish there with the stand fist, but respecting the big toes. The ringworm is still getting in play here. Crime. The delay overhead. I got hit too. That's enough. Do it. The logo. Pow. She said, bah! Yes. Looks like Ryu eats pets for dinner. You gotta love it there. What an excellent finish there from Crime. Didn't even let Mickey get his footing in to even get around. Dominant play. Aggression. There you go. I like how you don't panic in the corner neither. So you gotta stay, man. You gotta stay solid here. Stand fast to wake up, please. Keep it quiet in the library. There it is. Looking for that punish counter there with that roundhouse to Chanclete. That's his fist. Fist there with the Hoshugeki.
Oh, it's positive vibes only.
Yes, sir.
Safe jump. Plus. Yes, that was sneaky.
Let me get a little more. I like that. Just hit the brakes.
Oh,
Perfect
sensational.
parry.
Perfect parry. And gets the dry rush punish behind it. He was ready at that spacing. Big whiff. Doesn't get anything off of it, though.
Fall back and relax. There you go. You got the lead. Don't get overzealous, young man.
Crime playing he's playing a very slow reverse game. Like backing up ever so slowly, trying to coax Mickey in and overextend. Pick off some kind of whiff punish. Or maybe catch him unawares with some late forward movement, but that time catches him on counter hit. Crime, he's definitely in control of these engagements.
Love it, man. Just painting the picture. Here's that stand like it. You think it's a low forward, bow with the bigger toe for the low forward. We got that Hoshugeki. We got it charged up. The Denjin is in. All for me.
The thing is, he's showing so many looks at Mickey that Mickey's not able to react and whiff punish the low forward when it comes out and does whiff. Up against the wall.
Killing those frames. Wow, spaced it out, looking for a shimmy, but just ends that plan quickly with a jab, trying to get the counter hit. Oh, nice perfect parry back throw.
Great answer.
That was ridiculous there, Mickey. Great defense. Whoa, I love this kid's attitude.
Crime with the fist pump.
Big fan.
He's feeling it.
Got a good barber, too.
And I respect it.
That's right. Ooh, Mickey. I feel like Mickey's just trying to play a little too reactionary, and it's giving those big opportunities there for Crime. So I feel like he needs to be more of the aggressor.
Yeah, he needs to be dictating exactly what's going on in this mid-range.
Yes.
Make Crime a little bit more uncomfortable.
Sheesh. That kid getting uncomfortable, I don't know. That man's confidence is through the roof. This man climb out of anything. Any puzzle will get solved. I trust this man. You know how to defuse something? I got you.
The thing is, with Crime's movement, he's making it very, very difficult, right? Because Mai is very whiff punishable on a lot of her options if she miss-spaces them, and Crime backing up. And he finds himself in the corner, so here we go. Hopefully Mickey will be able to utilize this. Crime ain't going anywhere. Well, he holds up forward immediately, so he gets that space. There's the overhead, and he's able to convert. He's going to be able to get the kill as well. Nice. Yeah, so important to get that corner carry, and Mai is one of the very best in the game. Removing that option of Crime to just back up and control that space there. He's looking for that whiff punish on the low forward now. And again, dangerous. Needs to get a little bit closer in if he wants to get that.
All right, go over there to this corner right here while I sit back and relax. There you go. Both of these guys are just about even. Oh! Wrong apartment. Let's go for the throw. Absolutely, the technical.
Yeah. Sees the green flash and presses the jab right away. There's the bait as well. He's going to get up to the level 3.
Ooh, that's the character you don't want a reversal on. Sheesh. Talk about packing a punch there.
The meter game was superb there.
Yes.
Gets the round and carries the 3 bars into the next round. So we're all square. Police lights flashing. There's the walk back low forward. He punishes the crouch strong and he takes him towards the corner. Crime.
Love how Crime walks back in those negative situations just so he can get those whiff punishes. He is locked in. No headphones too. Respect to the young lad. Oh, he almost had it there.
I like the use of the standing light kick just to keep them there. There was no way that he was going to be able to dash in behind that fan.
It would have been godlike if he did standing light kick into level 3. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, crazy work.
Oh no.
There's no way of knowing her if she's not going to walk in and block.
True.
Oh, and again!
Oh no! Almost to the burnout. Tranquilo, papi. Tranquilo, papi. Mickey, dehydrated. And there you have it right on the chest plate. Oh, you didn't even have to do him like that. But just for show.
Not that.
Seriously, Crime moving forward as he qualifies into the top 8. You're not a loser anymore, and I'm just talking
just the intensity, the aura both of these players exude. It looks like our button checks are over.
Now, they have faced each other twice already this season. It was this matchup, the Blanca versus Ryu. They faced off at Combo Breaker, and also at EVO, it was 2-1 to Mena both times, with Crimea taking the lead in the first game. What I want to see is his approach here. I watched back the 2 games. The game at EVO looked a lot more profitable for Crimea, and he was using the fireballs a lot more. And I think the fireballs are so important in this matchup. You want to force Blanca to come into that range. Of course, that doesn't mean that it's going to be successful when he does, but it's so much more difficult for Blanca. That crouch fear is a big button in this matchup as well.
You do have to be unorthodox with your fireball delivery as well against Mena RD, right? He's got the best slides in the business in terms of reactions to the projectiles, so let's keep an eye out for that as well. Crimea, of course. Oh, but the Fierce is the great equalizer. Everybody gets opened up, especially with the
20
overhead.
frame overhead. How are you reacting to that at the grand old age of 26?
Oh, looking like a little
Another
old
thing
man.
that Mena's fantastic at doing, by the way, of course, is the parry to the fireball at those close-up ranges. Talking about parries, we've got parries here on deck from Crimea.
Again, the down back one as well. Straight up calling out the fact that he's going to be looking for a low there. Oh, and speaking of which, Crimea dancing in out of range. This pace and this tempo, I'm loving it.
Yeah, calling out Mena for walking back behind that standing medium punch on whiff, and he finds himself in the corner now. You'll see Mena whiff a lot of buttons just preemptively. It'll be that back medium kick. That stand roundhouse will use a lot as well. But there we go, the activation on block of the OD. Tap parry because there was no ball that came.
Indeed here. I love that from Mena. Oh, another tap parry. He's going to get burnt out now. Crimea looking for him to pursue. That's why we see the back jump and the neutral jump. Forward this time to get out of the corner. That's a huge escape. Wow.
Oh my God. Great block, because I had no idea where that was going.
Yeah, legitimately. Even visually after the fact, I didn't know what side that hit on. Oh, and Crimea again challenging all the way through to the Super 1-0.
I want to call that out as well, because that's a really important mix-up in this matchup. The drive rush on block from Blanca. He's got that back hop, right? So it means you can't always OS the ODDP. Sometimes you're going to see Crimea challenge. Sometimes you're going to see him go for the throw. It is a big mix, but it's not always in Ryu's favor, as it would be in other matches where you cannot steal the frames and that option select is guaranteed.
Beautiful delay on that drive rush from Crimea as well, not only to let Mena RD land, but then counter hit the button. You can see Mr. and Mrs. Xiaohai cheering on the Team Falcons member as well in the front row. Shout outs. Fireball again right there.
That fireball, it's so important at that range.
Yeah, especially right there, right, where it's just an extended poke doesn't give Mena RD too much time to actually react with slide. Oh, man. And then again, actually interrupting the rainbow ball and the OD this time to the extra speed, meeting in the middle here. Yo, they are so close, so even.
So even. I'm looking at everything on the screen.
Yeah. They got 3 dolls, they got a Denjin charge. The meter's at the bottom, and he beats him to the button just barely. And with that Denjin charge, it's going to allow not the kill just yet.
Oh, the block on the overhead. There's the level 2 activation. Of course it is.
Oh, it does it, and he baits out the level 1 Mena RD.
That was a deep breath from Mena, though.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. He knows how close that was to slipping through his fingers. And that would have been a costly mistake, right? Or not a mistake, but it would have been costly because he just spun the 2 bars.
Nice punish on the down forward. Fierce there. Poorly spaced from Mena. Gets his ankles clipped, and he's going to find himself pushed back to the corner. Looking for the perfect parry, but he was standing up, and it was a low. LDP.
Yes, indeed. He tried to blow him up right there. A little bit of delay on the driver's cancel pressure to see if Mena was using throw. Nice OD reversal. Not going quietly. Let's get it again here. Lightning Beast has been built. What extension are we going to get? Oh my goodness, what is this juggle? Coward crouch. Oh my! Mena daring him to do it and punishing him outright.
Going to the bag of tricks. Both of these guys. Little delay on that low forward, but they catches him with the string. Looking for the perfect parry on the overhead. The crouch fierce gets with punish, puts him back into the corner. Meaty stuff.
Beautiful.
That's what happens if you do meaty. The bait, though.
I love that, right? The fact that Mena did not commit to anything after the hop, really catching on to how Crimea is frequently
stay in that corner.
SND locking him down here. did so much damage to his drive meter, but Crime holding onto that last piece for dear life, and that anti-air gonna let him breathe a bit easier. Finds it off the scramble on the trades. Crime.
Crimey does have a problem with spending a lot of bar. You'll find himself burnt out a lot in this matchup, and that's bad if it's round 2 or 3 when that level 2's online. But that time, of course, the perfect spend because it was for the kill, but definitely has to watch his drive gauge.
Indeed, Crime is one of those guys, right? He's willing to go into burnout. He's confident in his gameplay while he's in the gray. We'll see if that comes back to bite him. This time, another low into the beast. You know what comes next. The corner carry. We got the little boo-boo. Oh, and the parry attempt to try to avoid the mix-up, but that's a big 20% on every throw punish counter.
Yeah, faked him out with the not real +11. That was just a raw drive rush rather than a dash forwards after the forward throw.
Oh man, poking back, and he caught Crime looking for the scramble parry again. And that's really, I was gonna say put him low on drive meter, but that perfect parry and this follow-up gets him back into the green. Oh yeah, you know what it is. Pound that chest, lightning beast, Crime.
Tried to jump back rather than walk back.
You had to know, right? This was gonna be one of the main things you had to deal with. He got the imperfect parry that time. He was looking for the down back one.
Nice defense. Blocking the mix after the back medium kick. Respecting the frames, but Mena controlling that corner like a boss. One more guess.
Oh man, baits it out and takes the lead. And I will never get over Blanca getting Oki off a jump back air to air. I will never get over that. That is quite strong, I must say.
Yeah, right now that drive rush light kick bait off of the forward throw, that's paying off for Mena, and he's really getting Crime to twitch on that, isn't he?
Yeah, 100% right. It's partly taking advantage of those young man reactions, right? Give Crime something visual to react to. Look at even right there, the whip immediately pressed the back medium kick after, right? He knows how quickly Crime is able to take advantage of these visual cues, and he's using it against them. Oh man, okay. Just a little bit of a poke there. Nice throw tech, but Crime back to the corner already. Oh man, looking for the parry again here, but beats him to the button. You see the counter hit. That crouch strong is potent. Oh, the blue stuff. This is the wrong neighborhood, bro. You got the red shorts on. Oh, here we go. And then again, a perfect. The pokes left and right, staying medium, crouch medium. They're all connected.
And if you notice, Crime's basically put the fireballs away. They're just not coming out to control this neutral space. And that's allowing Mena to have this dance, right? He can use any of his buttons to stand medium. The crouch medium, of course, is so strong. Finds himself in the corner now, though. Plus frames, not respected. Oh, just eats the safe jump.
Indeed. Thought he probably was going to fake it out, go something low. Showing the very edge of that forward fierce. Beautifully spaced by Mena. Takes advantage of the neutral jump. Goes to the other side here into the CA. That's going to burn Crime out, and it's going to be a real scary scenario. Oh my God.
Okay.
Chip is an imminent factor now. Oh! Wasn't buffering the super. It's going to be scary for Mena. That's why he tried to move. He knew he could have got chipped out by the CA. Didn't want that to happen either way. Crime comes out on top and keeps the meter.
Nice
checks the drive rush.
Yeah, what a fantastic situation that turned out to be for him. He didn't have to spend the level 3 because Mena knew he had to do something.
Yes, indeed.
Without being a free kill, right?
100%. You already see the buffer right there with a donkey kick.
Oh, the walk back makes the airball whiff, and there's the 3 bars. He's also going to get back into the green. A fantastic situation for Crime, looking to level this up 2-2.
And he's going to be on the verge of doing so. The media again. We've seen Mena, right? He is definitely challenging on Wake Up a lot. We saw him eat the safe jump. Yep. Lots and lots of counter hits, right? Crime is staying meaty with the pressure.
Nice space on the double knee.
Establishing the throw early here. Again, Crime finds himself down on the drive, which kind of incentivizes him to bet on the parries. That's why you see him doing so much. There it is again. Checking the dash.
Yeah, just a normal dash.
Yeah. Love that from Mena, though, sneaking those in. It's a lost start in this game.
Yeah, especially if you know he's looking for the visual cues, right?
Yep.
Oh, preemptive slide just catches the drive rush.
Yep, got him low right there, but nothing else doing.
Dangerous range to be throwing fireballs. Okay.
Oh, man, Crime is so active. That's why Mena busting out, seeing how active Crime is.
Mena burns himself out. He's got great advantage in terms of stage positioning.
Most definitely. Oh. Again, I love this, establishing the fireballs right now, thinking about it, and then going low as Mena tried to walk away. You're not going to do that for free.
No.
Can't put him away here, trying to hold on to the meter because of that, right? I love that. Projectile to cover the level 1, and then he had the chip from there from the plus frames. Beautiful from Crime.
That is such efficient use of your meter and understanding of the situation.
And now again, putting out the doll. Just using the threat of it right now. Tried to bait Crime into something. He eventually got the parry out. Oh, man, the meaty heavy kick. Ended up being a plus frame setup.
Either that or he just tried to steal frames after it.
Yeah, could have been. Could have definitely just been the usual frames and a steal. Oh, a turn steal. And then dancing back and forth. Oh, boy. We're going to a round 3 to see who takes the lead in the set.
3 bars. Oh, doesn't get a whiff punish. Scared to try and whiff punish the forward medium kick there. You can get caught by that so often, right?
Yeah, the screen didn't shake, so you know what? I think you're right. I think he did just take his turn back. Like, steal the turn in that last bit. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. Immediately pressing back after the poke. Nice. You highlighted that earlier, right? The OSDP bait.
Yeah, Crime knows that he can't just do that without thinking. There we go, level 2 activation. Don't leave your legs out. Oh no, a rare drop from Mena, but he's still plus here.
Very uncharacteristic.
Yeah, he's gonna have to spend most of this just to keep the pressure up. Crime in burnout now. Bro will do it.
I'm so surprised Crime didn't make the bet. Wow, the discipline and fight the CA after all that. What a performance from Crime to hold on in that corner.
And that made Mena shuffle around in his seat there. I'm looking at the camera in the top corner. No conversion for Stand Fierce, but it ends up in a reset. He eats it again.
He got him.
He's pressing every time, and Crime goes into the lead. Mena so active on defense. It's not paying off for him here.
Yeah, in that instance, I think Mena knew he was going to get bullied to the corner. He had no meter to save himself from the DI, so it was inevitable. He had to bet on Crime messing up the pressure. He actually tried to drive rush out from that, ended up paying for it. Already in the corner, no anti-air, but he does check
waited,
the hop.
yep. Mena will take that though, escapes the corner. Trying to build a comeback here, he's got no bar.
Oh. Yeah, Crime shaking his head right there. Execution error, that can't be what he wanted. The jump rising button from full screen like that. Oh, and you mentioned how Crime was going to be betting on throw a couple of times. That's at least less of a risk than doing the OSDP.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him challenge with the crouch and light punch as well, so maybe Mena will start frame trapping him after these drive rushes on block. We'll see.
The whip punish is there this time, but it's not going to be enough to kill it. Crime lets it rip. Mena, big sigh right there. Ooh, Crime talking to himself. Let's go.
Yeah, he deserves to be feeling himself here.
I love that both of these players don't play with headphones, by the way. Want to feel the electricity, the atmosphere of the arena.
Oh yeah, that's a setup. Yeah, that's
yes, indeed. You can't jump out. We got insurance. Knock him back down into it, but he actually did not connect.
Respecting the light chain, it didn't come.
Oh, great patience again from Crime. Overhead block this time. Air Blancaball to escape.
I wonder if we'll see the back roundhouse come out.
Oh my God, so much drive.
Where are you going?
The crouch fierce, I was gonna say that's dead. 3 bars in the bank. Unload that bad boy. Crime up 4-2.
I want to see the count on counter hits here against Mena because he is getting pieced up on defense here.
Big time, man. You see the different ways Crime is setting it up as well. With the hash shogekis, these slight hesitations, going with the big crouch fierces. Not only is he opening Mena up with these buttons, these are fierce, crouch fierce. These are huge damage starters.
I was going to say, if there's 2 characters in the game I don't want to get counter hit by, it's Sagat and Ryu.
100%.
That's like walking in front of a train. Trade.
Okay, and Crime trying to keep it up, right? He smells the blood in the water. He knows how close victory is up against the greatest Street Fighter 6 player to exist.
But right about now, he's staring at the possibility of that Esports World Cup slipping out of his grasp. There's a back roundhouse. He doesn't want to get that air ball.
Oh man, bro, it is an intense atmosphere here. As Meta knows he cannot drop another game. He needs 3 straight to bring this back. And he's looking extremely good right now, right? Crime
Beautiful fireball game here from Crime. Now that he's in control again. And now Mena has to think really hard about how to get in. There he looked for the frame trap. You see he went for the crouch medium punch into the back medium kick. But Crime just blocked it out.
And Crime started throwing fireballs once he was out of slide range as well, right? Like, he is very conscious of when he's in it. He's not going to just give it to him. It has been such a cerebral fireball game from Crime.
Nice from Crime. He's not biting on that on block either. Can't get away with being too active after you block those Blankables, the heavy or the OD.
Try to fake him out with a couple of the lights as well to know that's not just fireballs coming here. We're approaching 20 seconds on the clock. Oh man, Crime, he's winning the real estate advantage right now, especially with that drive reversal. He only needs 1 big hit with this timer, but Meta is going to be the one that finds it right before his back gets pushed against the wall.
Yeah, the donkey kick was in startup, but that crouch medium punch came out, and Mena was able to close out a vital round here because he has to stop this momentum.
Stem the bleeding. Okay, recovered in time here. Immediate poke back. The buffer in left and right, especially when we got the Lightning Beast and already up around. Mena is looking good. Oh, he wanted him to throw tech. What a challenge.
Yeah, good patience there from Crime. He saw he go straight down, didn't press anything until he hit the ground. Flick that light punch out.
Oh, it's again the OSDP this time, right?
Ooh,
showed it to him.
That was brave, man.
Oh! Level 1 as well, and now Chip is imminent. Crime does have Mirror to defend himself with. Again, he's just outside that slide range. He's been so good about maintaining that space. Nice. Meta very patient. Crime trying to sneak forward and beat him to the space. But what patience from the two-time Capcom Cup champion.
Brings us to 4-3. Oh! Big counter hit solar plexus. That's going to hurt, and it's going to carry him across the screen. The overhead after the 2-piece.
Oh, man. Not biting on that one either, but he does get the coward crouch. He got the sweep out. Oh, side switch all day, every day. Throw actually could not get the attacks.
Yeah, preemptive slide working out for him a couple of times. They're catching a recovery of normals.
He ended up drive rushing it directly into a Hashigeki.
Oh, he's still alive!
Just barely. Oh my goodness, bro. Bar on deck. Oh, how much magic does Mena RD have in this pixel, man? Especially with Crime about to get his drive meter back. What defense for him while he was great out. The slide works, the overhead is blocked.
Like
he beats him to it! Mena RD, all the magic in the world! Puts another round on the board!
Magic.
That boy is spellcaster, bruh.
Get here on that esports theft, man. He is casting.
Yes, sir.
Big whiff. Oh my god, Crime whiffing every single button on that stick. Yeah, Mena with a crouch fierce. You have to just throw those different looks at different ranges. These guys don't want to get comfortable.
Wow, that forward fierce. Again, expertly spaced by Mena. Crime here doing such a good job with the fireball patterns. I'm loving the fact that he's not doing it too early. What a check. Woo! What a dash crouch medium punch from Crime. Get off me.
Yeah. Stealing a few frames after that OD up ball. Delays the fireball after blocking the OD Blanca ball as well. Crime got great knowledge in this matchup.
Oh my god, they both burnt out off that string. Man, of course, the Lightning Beast is on deck again, but
Level 3's on deck as well.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get close for that level 2. You get close in the wrong way, you are eating that level 3 100%. And there it is!
Mena went for the light kick. It was definitely going to get cancelled into something for the level 2, but it traded. And Crime was able to take advantage of that situation and spend all 3 bars, no messing around, because that puts him at set point.
Crime threw up the one more. Immediate Lightning Beast from Meta. No games being played right now. Oh! gigantic risk. Crime gonna take the corner. Gary gets a meaty crouch fierce, but he tried to throw reset. Mena now, the lightning beast is still there a little bit, but he hasn't been able to make anything happen off of it.
Yeah, that fireball's just come in and he's not ready for it, but walks behind the withstand medium kick. He's in now. No, he's not. Takes the throw, and that's the end of the level 2.
Indeed, he's still got a chance. He's still got the real estate advantage. That's why he does the drive reversal. Wants him knocked down in the corner. You got to apply this pressure. Jumps out again. No
Nice
button.
patience again there. He just presses the light after the hop side switch.
Oh man, caught him flinching right there. Again, looking for that big meaty, keeping the plus frames on, shaving off that drive meter.
Gonna bait something out with drive rush light.
Oh my God, Mena actually committed to the drive rush cancel right there. That puts him in burnout. He's a pixel away from 2 bars though. Oh my God, he's gonna get the lightning beast. Oh! Now before he gets drive impacted, Crime 5-3.
And nothing underlines the changing of the guard than catching Mena RD in that moment with a drive impact.
Ready to spoil this for you guys. This is the post-end credits. We got Ryu. We got, Ryu. Let me not disrespect the coach out here. Well, actually, that is coach if you say Ryu, but that's for another story. But here we go. Yamaguchi versus Kraime.
Our next semifinals match, once again, this is an elimination match. If you win, you go on. If you lose, you go home. You're a super fan. You're in the stands.
That's Yo, I was saying this about Kraime, man. I feel like that's signature at this point. The Chilean boys doing that low forward Hashugeki into the level 3. It's just so potent. It's something about the big toe and the ringworm that they're so solid in the neutral, I swear. Landed so many times. Here it goes. I love that mid-screen right at that zone 1 plasma right there, giving me essence of Jonathan Choi here and Alex Valle.
Hey.
Scoop, no, unhand me, says the young lad, Yamaguchi.
Ooh, that's stand heavy punch Crime trying to control the corner. Yamaguchi, I was about to say, having a hard time getting out, but he gets the throw. Crime still with a pretty decent life lead, but Yamaguchi hasn't stopped knocking on the door just yet, but Crime is going to answer and gets the drive rush combo to close it out. Empties the tank, I don't blame him.
Sheesh, with confidence. There is
I don't blame him.
Without struggle, there is no progress. I see no struggle on the side of Kraime. All progress, to be very honest with you. Yamaguchi needs to tie this up right here. I mean, it's donut, it's a donut apiece, so it's not bad. You ain't missing nothing over here, Stream.
Yeah, this is a race right here, man. They're trying to get a feel for each other's temperature right now. And I can tell you right now, Mai's got the tools for it, bro. If you can't deal with these fans, you know that Yamaguchi's going to be able. They're like, oh, you don't know how to deal, huh?
Oh, man, did an early jump roundhouse. Missed up a little bit right there. I don't know what he tried to do. I feel like it was a Tatsu because he did like an early jump roundhouse. I don't know if that was an input error, but it's okay though. We got the Denjin activated.
Okay.
For that jab range or the shimmy for the big damage. It's a crumple state and put him all the way in the corner. He just lost the juice, but it's okay. He's at that point where no matter what he touches, Yamaguchi with next, he can kill.
Perfect parry's definitely going to be something you look forward for. Crime-A's been throwing some crazy good fireballs, man. Like you said before, looking like he plays a little bit like an old head with the fireballs. I know that.
Playing at that range.
Look at he's so confident. Playing right here, the low forward confirming the level 3. Crime-A gonna take game number 1 here in this semifinals match versus Yamaguchi.
What I told you, signature. Something about Blase Kraime. They percentage is so high on low forwards into the Hoshugeki, man. That might be a logo at this point. Anybody want to sponsor these young boys? Just have a low forward on the logo, please. Oh, mid-screen shimmy, no bueno.
Okay. Gets the knockdown. Big jumping heavy punch right there. Okay, wait, pick up drive rush, fight back to the middle of the screen. Yamaguchi.
If he actually did the max distance standing light kick, then walk back, he would have got that whip punish opportunity with the stand fierce on the side of Kraime. So it's a little bit, it's more so he has the right idea, but he has a little issue spacing out those normals from Yamaguchi.
Nice. Big whip punish, gets the punish counter on top of it. Fighting back to this corner. Crime-A's got the life lead, but the positioning is definitely in favor of Yamaguchi. Tries to keep the pressure going with the fans. 1 OD.
Ooh, shave it off. File those nails down. Kick back and relax. So you got to wait. Look, both of these guys are going to have to play and respect their space due to the fact that they're not touching grass in this drive gate. Nice, perfect parry there from Yamaguchi to get right into that zone to start the offense.
What a delay. The crouching strong. Both and critical right now. But burnt out on the side of Crime-A, back to the wall. I wouldn't test that young man's reactions. I know that, though. Plays back, use the powered up fans.
Oh, waiting for the block stun. Kraime got to hang in there. He's almost touching grass. However, Yamaguchi, oh, and he puts himself in the corner. Chip out state. I like that. Kraime retreats just a little bit, just to touch grass. And here it is, no DP. But next sequence. Nice, that's a snipe. That's a chip out, though.
Oh, not a chip out, but catches you trying to recover. That was so good. Definitely tried to jump again, but got clipped on the back end. The fireball game from Kraime, so good. Drive rush forward, gets the throw on this second round, game number 2.
That's the rail gun. Let's go. Okay, there it is. Not in close range for the back throw attempt. That's what he's looking for right there with the shimmy, trying to get Yamaguchi a little uncomfortable. Oh.
Okay, knockdown.
Oh, wow.
Solar plexus.
Looked like he tried to walk up and do a crouch and short, I believe. Not a crouch and short, crouch and strong, I should say.
He's really been doing that quite a bit, too. Big damage, level 3 fighter on the table. That's game number 2 already. Watch the flex. Shinshoryu.
All right, the logo. Look at that, the Falcon fans are here. Oh, yeah. I love it. Full biasness. That's what I like to see on the stage. That's what I like to see in the crowd, man. Shout out to all the super fans. Chilling. I believe that was Xiaohai's wife.
No, that was Xiaohai's wife for sure.
Shout outs to Miss Hai.
I say it all the time. Yo, shout outs to Miss Xiaohai sitting front row still.
I love it. She's part of the coaches.
Yeah, bro.
All right, here we go. Yamaguchi, how you feeling? What you going to do to answer back? Kraime with an impressive 2-0 start. But remember, guys, this is a first to fight. So ain't nobody going nowhere. We're just trying to get real acquainted here.
And that's also one of the things you got to remember about locking in on characters like this. This character is definitely one of the most hotly contested characters. You see it quite a bit, so you know you're going to have strategy. Yamaguchi just happens to be one of the best at it. Kraime looking real good defensively versus one of the best characters in the game right now.
Absolutely. Stay in that range. I love the fireball placement from Kraime. There's not much that Yamaguchi could do from that range. However, he could jump, but it's up to you if you really want to take that risk and get froggy here.
Ooh, what a perfect time for an OD fireball. Beats out the durability on the Ryambu. Hold on. Tatsu.
Oh, legs. What a way to stagger that. Walk back and hit it with the psych out loud. You thought I was going to retreat right here with the big toe.
I like that. Ooh, nice standing fierce here. Hold on, Yamaguchi's got a chance. Big life lead on the side of Kraime, but he eats a throw. To the corner we go. Drive rush forward. Mai in full control.
Wow, the counter pull crouch fist. That man be eyeing some drive gauge. He be thirsty for the green.
Gets the back throw, and now using the rest of the screen to try to recover a little bit of that drive. Yamaguchi encroaching. Knows he's on borrowed time, tries to go in and close out, but he is at a life deficit. And that drive bar is recovering.
100%. Like the perfect parry there, touching grass once again, Kraime. Nice anti-air. Yamaguchi's good for those. Ooh, and that is definitely going to finish. Punish counter throw, yes.
Okay. Stops the momentum. Gets around on the board in this third game. Yamaguchi not out of this yet. We have seen his rebuttals. They've typically been a little slower from round to round, but they do come eventually.
I will say this, Yamaguchi is a bit of a reactionary player. So there has been scenarios throughout this whole tournament where he gets spaced out and people empty jump and he misses on the DP. So I wonder if Kraime is actually thinking the same thing. But it looks like he's just going to stay solid on the ground. Level 3 immediately, want to put him in the burnout? No, not yet, with confidence. Takes the throw. Wise choice there from Kraime.
Feels like he can get it done in burnout. Save the level 3 for the next hit. That was a bad decision. Kraime, he's got 3 bars. And he says, I'm going to keep it so I can kill you the next round. We're still in this third game where Yamaguchi is yet to take a match. And Kraime still looking strong. 3 bars on both sides. First hit cash out is definitely what I'm looking at. Tried to sneak in the overhead. Ready for the trade combo. Does not take the level 3.
Godlike from Yamaguchi. Looks like Kraime trying to look for some wiggle room. He just got clipped by that crouch and strong raw. No counter hits as well. The throw condition. Where's the shampoo so I can lather? No, not looking for the technical there. I'm loving the defense from Kraime. Yamaguchi, however, it's just looking so oppressive. This is looking tough. Is there fist? No, not yet. The forward roundhouse. House is round. Oof. Look at that, almost close to the burnout side of things. So you see Kraime trying to answer back. Will it be a low forward Hashugeki into the level 3? Level 3 straight raw, and Yamaguchi's having none of that. Patience is key here, and he wins. Solid hit, finally adding one to the board.
My man said, yo, I ordered that steak medium rare. Take it back.
That's it.
Take it back.
Are you a medium well guard?
I'm medium. I'm a medium guy. I'm a medium.
No, just straight medium.
Medium rare.
When barbecues, you eat medium.
No. Not all the time. Not all the time.
Just making sure. All right. Damn, already into the corner, getting established with the cage. Back roundhouse.
Ball, bro. My man Yamaguchi has turned up the offense, pressing on the gas. Kraime in the corner.
I like that Yamaguchi identified that Kraime likes to press those big buttons, so he's always stringing them out so he can actually space himself out and then look for the whip punish that he really wants, and that's the low forward and the stand fierce. So I'm loving this range here from Yamaguchi, but the big starter from Kraime, Tatsumaki.
And he got out of the corner. Neutral jump, the roundhouse gets him slightly past it. Crime once again, I like that. Hold him to the position. DI tries the jab. It's not going to be enough. Crime's got the bar, but he just drive rushed, and the DP is going to do it. Crime once again stealing the momentum back.
Saw mine with the one eye like, damn.
Right?
Oh, laugh.
That hurt.
Hell yeah. Ooh, if you would have hit it with a donkey kick there, that would have been awesome. Or light kick Tatsu, either or. I don't think it would have reached, though. But he has the presence of mind. Look at Kaime's attitude right now.
Yeah,
man.
he locked in, man. That is gamer lean if I've ever seen it.
Yamaguchi, though, still in here. This is the EVO champion. One of the most consistent in the business today. What a way to walk forward, walk back, to bait out that crowd strong for the stand fierce whip punish. Oh, the Tatsumaki, yes. The dirty feet in the house. He never wears socks or sandals.
Great read on the projectile, too. Tatsu to get through. I mean, obviously you can just jab it away if it's not charged, but even better, you get the knockdown, you get the corner positioning, and now Crime has got an opportunity to close it out. Burnout's on the table. Yamaguchi's right at 2 bars, though, so you got to be careful with the fireballs now, too. Oh!
That's it. That's it.
Hurt.
Pack that up. He's definitely going to do it. Grown man damage, of course, on the side of Ryu. My man left the ramen stand, and he's here to play some games. Ryu. The big toe bandit. There it is, man. Crime. Right attitude. He's like, Slow and steady wins the race, and Crime understands that. Yamaguchi as well. Let's see if he bounces back.
Let's see what the answer is, man. Crime so far has stopped every option that Yamaguchi has put on the table. He ain't taking no fan pressure. He's making you whiff at this range where he can get this big damage, especially with stand fierce or the low forward. And on top of that, using a Hashogeki at this range makes Yamaguchi uncomfortable, so he plays out at like range 3 or 4.
Nice DP. Wow, what a reaction there from Yamaguchi. So clean. Okay, we got our eyes on the prize. Yamaguchi sees that there's pulp on the screen on the side of the drive gauge. All right, now we touching that green, the melon flavor.
Nice conversion right there off of the exchange. Hits a button. It's gonna spin the level 1. Oh man, big damage.
Let me get the throw. No, trying to catch the technical good stuff that Yamaguchi conditioning well. Stand fierce, here it comes. Quiet in the classroom, the drive impact. Not enough resources though on the side of Crime. He had the right out there. You know, sometimes that does represent, obviously, you did it at a pixel, but it does represent that you have good awareness. Big damage? Yes, the dungeon.
Choosing to do a DI when you know your opponent can't do anything but react with DI, and they're not paying attention, it gets them killed because they don't have the armor or the life to take the hit. So that's actually super awareness if they do that. Big pickup here by Yamaguchi. Hold on.
Get that throw. No. I like that, ranging out the low forward, crouch jab, or the throw. It's 3 layers there on that opportunity to open up Crime. No resources in Yamaguchi. Oh, he's going to have to sit back and relax. You already see him buffering slowly but surely, looking for something so he can get out of harm's way. He does have that level 2 to push Ryu all the way to the corner.
Oh! Cautious swing and DI going straight for the stun. He's got 3 bars, but he won't even need it because he's got plenty of drive, and that's going to be another round on the board. Every time Yamaguchi gets a snip of what my man's cooking, he's like, nah, bro, back outside. Interrupt on the drive rush. Yamaguchi, early on the cash out, gets the powered up.
You know when Granny give you that good ass whooping? This is it right here on the side of Crime. He got the apron on right now. My man Yamaguchi looking like the sous chef right now.
Yo, I'm going to tell you right now, Crime on Wake Up, his button choices are amazing.
Charge fan, now we in there. We have an opportunity. Like the parry. I'm pretty sure he's trying to go perfect parry sweep, possibly. The overhead. No, not me. I see those.
Ooh. A little early on the parry this time, and it's getting him in trouble. A successful one, but Yamaguchi steps on the gas, drive rush in. That's going to give him another round on the board. Yamaguchi starting to figure his way through this Crime maze in the Ryu. That is a round. That is a game. 3-2 is the count, and a perfect to boot as we go into this next game.
I like how he's forcing the low forward range and the stand fierce range from Ryu. That's what I'm loving it from Yamaguchi. The spacing is immaculate, and slowly but surely walks Crime into the corner and finishes the job.
See him playing at this range. Yep, low forward range on both sides. Crime, like you said before, should be the slogan, should be the logo. Put it on the shoes.
You gotta stop it here with the mid-screen technicals. Not early on. I mean, you have a lot of games to afford that, but still, though, you don't want Crime to get all this momentum. This is Throw Loop City. Yes, kill those frames. Homicide on those numbers. Another homicide. Nope. Yes. Another
one, and it was a counter hit throw. And this time sticks to the button, gonna get the closeout. Crime, once again, every time Yamaguchi adjusts, Crime puts another a card on the table to say, how are you gonna deal with this? Drive rush low forward once again to get the first knockdown and the throw on the follow-up.
And we're back into the turnbuckle. Well, spinal on the cage. Are we trying to exit to the left? Oh, killing those frames once again. Oh, I like that. Staggering to the lows. Goes for the overhead. Yo, God, this game disrespectful.
Repeat offender. He's
Absolutely.
young. He don't know no better. He's young. He don't know no better. The fan is still there. Great awareness on the side of Climate. Back throw here from Yamaguchi.
DP, yes. Now we got him in juvenile hell right here in this corner. Oh, watch it. I like those style shots. You see those with the purpose of looking for a big button for the big whiff punish. He does have the level 3 available. Anything at this point can kill for Climate. The walk-up throw casually, just stepping into your house. Wow. No, sir. That is a bodega standard right there with the jab DP. You saw how excited Climate is. Like, I love this attitude of this kid, man.
Bruh.
Yo,
Roundhouse Yamaguchi starting it off again. Knows he need an answer. This game will be... Oh my God, this game could set Climate on his way and send Yamaguchi packing if he does it the right way.
Yo, this is actually crazy. Like, just thinking about this, Blob was in the grand finals last year, and this is his compadre, his reverend.
Yeah, man.
So it's crazy they just switched places, and they here and possibly could go to the grand finals. But let me not jinx it for the young lad. Charge fan.
I think,
wow.
Oh my God.
Sharp eye.
Stand light kick into the roundhouse Tatsu to get out of the corner, fights back to the middle of the screen. Oh, they playing a dirty game right now. That low forward range, standing medium punch range. Great conversion, level 2. The Ninja Bees, both in burnout. That's gonna be around. Okay.
Yo, Yamaguchi, good awareness. You saw how he hit him with the low forward and didn't commit to the drive rush. It was gonna put him in burnout. He waited for the possible moment to use all of his resources to finish that job, and he got a chance to go up 3 here. Let's see, the fan
has the lead in this game, so he could potentially make it a 3-4 situation if he gets this round.
Okay, sizing up for the stand fierce. So the stand strong, good stuff here. Looking for that punish counter. What a whip punish, but I'm not saying put him in that range, so he's forced to throw the stand fierce to the low forward. Yamaguchi representing that well. Stop holding north, young lad.
Nice putting the button out there first to throw him off. Nice OD uppercut this time around. Tries to bait him with the jab. Yamaguchi doesn't take it.
Watch them toes. It's patented. Wow. Took his turn back. Not with a button. Walk up into a throw. Disgusted. Looking for the shimmy here? No, wisely takes it. All right, you know what? Look, hey, Yamaguchi finding his footing. But I like that from Climate. He's like, you know what? Even though low life, I'm going to take the throw regardless. I'm not going to let you get comfortable going up into the next round. So we'll see.
Long game set. That
exactly.
Means, look, I don't want you to be feeling comfortable walking up to me and getting that, so I'm going to eat the throw. I'm going to wait for later, and I'm going to challenge you next time.
Yes.
When you least expect it, you're going to see a button coming from Climate.
Climate is sizing him up. We might get the delay overhead like probably in the last game. I feel it.
Low forward, simple fireball, no meter used.
Look at that. Look at that range. Yeah, I like that. Switching from that fireball into the donkey kick in case that Yamaguchi wants to move forward. No drive rush there. Looks like Yamaguchi was anticipating the anti-air. Don't jump. Corner position right here for Yamaguchi.
Jump light, not sure what that was on the side of Climate. Got his back to the corner. Yamaguchi in control right now, like you said before. Switching to that donkey kick interrupt on the Hashogeki, but he's still real close to this corner.
Had the right idea, but just wasn't on time. Right in between that fan.
Oh, man, what a whip punish. I was just about to say, Climate constantly representing these fireballs, but he gets clipped again. He's going to use the super powered up fans. Climate in a bad position, goes for the throw, and Yamaguchi fighting his way back. My man swimming back to shore.
Man, I don't know if that was a fierce fireball. We got that crouching fierce, so he anticipated Yamaguchi moving forward. That way he could go with the crouch fierce into the Hashogeki, so not too sure there. Oh, man, Yamaguchi, though, going to have to really slow it down. He can keep the momentum going, but definitely prioritize that drive gauge, especially against a guy like Ryu. No shimmies. I love that. Good awareness. Good defense.
Standing their ground. Ooh, perfect parry. First time we've seen it represented from this up-close quarters combat. Stand light kick. I love how he just uses stand light kick on wake up just to see what you're going to do. If he gets the counter hit, he can confirm. There's the jab on the interrupt. Look at Yamaguchi's drive gauge. And the answer back. Yamaguchi puts himself in burnout. Knows he can't punish. Side switch with the Tatsu. Climate so aware. And now this is a situation Yamaguchi doesn't want to be in. In burnout. Eats the DI. There's 3 bars on this side. He's not going to need them all. And an uppercut to close it out, but he spins it. He cashes anyway. Now this is good for Yamaguchi though. He ties up this match. Yamaguchi's full CA stocked into this next one. But I understand. We know how it will go. When you get that pressure on you in the game, you want to make sure you close out the round no matter what. Depending on the route, he had to use it anyway. So now we go to another round, a final round in this game.
That was clean stuff there from Climate. I appreciate that. Never be cheap on the first date. I don't remember if these guys ever played, but hey, this is the grandest of stages right now. To get involved, to get acquainted. Oh, that's a punish. No, wasn't close enough. That was the right idea, though. already into the burnout state. Yamaguchi's pressing those buttons. Wow, he just did it. Fully commits. You know what? At least it's in his control if he's going to burn himself out, right? So now he got all of this space. Backing up. Chucking the plasma. Hit him with the good old SoCal, NorCal special.
Ooh.
Staying right here from that range. Oh, my God. Touching grass once against his Yamaguchi, so we do have some resources here. Are we going to bust out on the reversal any given time? Not yet. Resources. Wow, the double dash. Forget the DP. If he actually would have tried to go for a DP, I'm pretty sure he would have not turned around in time. Stand fierce, no.
I like that, using the fans to sneak out the club, gets out of the corner, but now Crime.
Oh! Crime 2 hits away. Can he do this? That's one throw. Another one. Is he going to commit? That's the wake-up super. Did we block in time? And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Crime advances to the grand finale.
And just like that, we talked about him being right behind Blaz in a lot of these scenarios. It's time. He's no more the shadow. Now he's in the lead. And now my man has a chance to...
Stick, and this is where you are right now, bringing some chicken back home. What a freaking blessing, man. I cannot believe that we're here. Video games.
Indeed, man. And now it is time for grand finals of EWC. Crime versus Abiki. Let's get it.
One thing I want to highlight, Crime man, that he's been really representing is those mid-screen fireballs just to test the waters, to see if people are going to walk in and taste the might of his stand fierce, right? So that's going to be the rule. I love the early drive reversal already on the Spire. No plus frames on your side, my good friend.
Yes, indeed. I think Crime is going to really need to utilize those fireballs, right?
Yes.
One thing that Lily is extremely good at is those spacing traps. She's able to press back because of these disjointed buttons like back heavy punch and forward heavy punch. There's the back heavy punch right on cue.
Yeah, seriously, doing this. Kind of hard to whip punish considering that like it delays a little bit before it comes out there active for 4 frames, of course. Oh, wow. Stand fierce. We out of the Tatsumaki just to switch sides. Already tasting the waters here of victory, putting them in closer and closer to this burnout side of things, but Hibiki with the patience. Can we get a throw here? No, the backdash. What a sniper already. Early representation that's not going to sit here and eat that cereal.
Indeed, and Crime was feeling a little frisky right there. Immediately tried to press after the backdash on the throw wave, got counter hit for it, and now drive rushing in response to the neutral jump. Ow.
We're going to start seeing a little more delay crouching strolls in the corner, my friend, for sure. We are not going to let go of that backdash on that throw attempt. Oh, nice. That is reactions. He's going to think twice about throwing those fireballs from that range. Wow! That was like a magnet on a fridge.
Bruh. And then immediately after the wind start, just drive rushing in. We're going to cash out with a super. Put Crime in the danger zone of command grab death. Oh! And that's exactly why Crime tries to jump out. Doesn't want to get command grabbed, only to fall right into Biki's trap.
Now you wonder here, do we stay with the Ryu or we go to Shadowloo's finest? I feel like he needs to apply a little more aggressive pressure, right? No, going straight into the Ryu. We still got time, of course. First to 5 for those that are not familiar with this grand final setting. Oh, there we go. The Tatsumaki, absolutely. The athlete's foot. The delayed crouch and straw, no one home. The burnout is almost represented here on both sides. Hibiki, what are you going to do on the wake up? Eat it.
Wow, man. Yeah, it shapes so much drive meter, that crouch fierce into the OD Hashigeki.
Oh, size him up.
The item as soon as he landed, sending him bird watching. Hold that.
Right next to the crepes. Man, that's crazy. We're in Paris 2 on the stage. Funny enough.
You already know.
Ooh.
It's so fitting where this grand finals is taking place. What a bounce back from Crime to start game 2.
Good stuff. And answer backs with a perfect as well. Letting them know that I am here and I'm here to play. Ooh, nice walk back. Waited on the negative frames to walk back a little bit. Use that opportunity for that whip punish. That's a command throw. Not yet. Goes for the legs. Then the command throw. Conditioning's being applied here.
Indeed. Crime got hit by that low, right? He was definitely trying to avoid it. Punish counter. You're dead. Perfect KO. Right in response. Perfect for perfect. Ooh, wait.
Yeah, Kurt Hennings and towels are in the air. Gum is in the air and all that. It's flying over here. These guys look like they got some places to go. All right, chuck that plasma nice and easy. He has no win stock, so he's okay. He could throw that plasma nice and safe. But you got to be careful for the random jump in. Of course, the drive reversal. Hit him with that good old-fashioned Alpha 3. We're going to go for the sweep here. No. Very dangerous. I wouldn't. Definitely got a lot of good normals to reach that on the punish. Ooh, wow, what a challenge.
Oh, yes, indeed. Crime does like to take big turns with that fierce, right? So Hibiki sneaking in the light. Does he to throw for it? Jumps away. Beautiful read from Crime. Optimal punish to follow.
goodness gracious. That's pretty much checkmate, dog.
Yes,
You're
sir.
getting burnt out here. Habiki's got no meter. He could chip out a little bit. He might not even need to. Directed to the DI, that's a wrap.
There it is. Answer the charge. No, that was a true string. But we're going to do it again anyway. Hibiki, of course, has no choice but to try to find a way for some wiggle room, praying to God that he messes up his meaty setups. But no, my man Cryme staying solid, staying fundamentally sound, and he ties this up a breadstick apiece.
Beautiful dash forward as well, catching Habiki low before he can get out of range. But hey, neutral jump dodging the soul bot.
I wonder what he was looking there for, the forward roundhouse. I'm not sure if it was a stand jab, but the boots to the mouth with no shoes on, of course. Just shaving. Attacking what we now know as the grass. Are we going to go for the throw? No, goes for the low just in case if Habiki's trying to hold up. Condition, that's big damage. Ow. Almost goes to the yellow, though.
Yes, indeed. OD command grab my dive forward now.
Oh, my God. Watch it. You see the wind? You see the aura on the side of Lily? Looking for that whip punish. You got to watch out. That's a crouch fierce and in the making. He got to be careful here, Cryme, how you stick those buttons out there. There it is. Drive rush, of course. Denied by the drive reversal.
Yeah, Cryme actually going to go in. It switches the real estate with the back throw. That's big. He doesn't want to throw a fireball because of wind, but he actually whips the throw. I can't imagine why he thought it was going to connect from that range.
Hard assumption. He was probably going to walk after. Maybe. Who knows? But I definitely think it was a missed distance thing there for sure. So I will agree with you on that one for sure. Chucking the plasma from here. Wow, the whip punish. No proximity guard. Wasn't even in the range for it.
And it was the back heavy punch again, right? The hurt box not coming out till afterwards.
Ooh, attack. That's why they got hit. 100% counted. Oof, the meaty fist. Oof, another fist. Lord have mercy. Habiki, you're going to have to get out of here, my friend.
That drive gauge gets harassed, bro.
Harassment at its finest. Another crouch thrown. Delayed.
The hezzies, bro. And then the immediate throw for the counter hit. Say goodbye to that drive gauge and the life to follow.
Let's go. Let's go. This is going to be a slobber knocker throughout this whole set, ladies and gentlemen. One apiece. Who's going to take this early lead? Okay, the hover round. Try to go for another command throw. He's been banking on it, but I don't blame him. Does great damage.
And Cryme with a jump forward, getting a better punish than you would if you get the jump back. Pieces them up again. Drive rush conversion. Level 3 on deck. Next hit kills. And there it is. Spin the gauge. Spin the board. Take the lead. Cryme up 2-1 here in Grand Finals.
Never be cheap, my friends. This is a huge bag that is on the line, of course.
Our man's just locked in right now.
This is Cryme, baby. He's going by the energy. You know what I respect so much? I saw it with the match early on. Well, throughout the whole week, he doesn't wear no headphones. He wants to feel the energy of the crowd.
That's my type of player right there. That was a stored input mistake. Habiki paying dearly for it.
Oh, nice challenge. Good range, of course. Oh, nice.
And a neutral jump. Man, Cryme been talking to Laz. Big, meaty as well. Put him on death's door and send him through it.
Just looking like a speed run here on the side of Cryme. Good reads on these command throws. That is paying big on the side of Cryme.
Oh, man, yeah, he loves that. The driver to the donkey kick. Stops him real short. Gets the sweep whip punish afterwards.
Everybody reaches. It's natural.
And again, another jump. And Habiki had just conditioned him. He just caught him for jumping on that previous wake-up.
And it's kind of crazy. He knows he has a lot of games, so he can actually use more command throws as we move forward here in the set. But he's going to have to slow it down because Cryme is busting that ass in this corner. He is getting caged. My goodness, and look at that. It's happening. It's so fast. 3-1 already for the young gun.
Just like that, playing at the pace and the tempo that Cryme is forcing. Habiki needs to stabilize here.
Being the aggressor, but this is the perfect range you want to fight against Lily, man. Of course, the stock is out there, but that's what you want to eliminate and get that out of Habiki's mind. Habiki's hanging himself a little bit with these weave command throws, but he's looking pretty solid. Yes, there it is. Yatai. But right back at you. Let me hit you with the classic.
Oh, no, actually got caught charging up the Hashigeki with a big range of the forward heavy punch. That actually has longer range than her sweep.
Here it is, okay? We already lost the Hoshigeki, but it's okay. At least he bought some time there on the plus range to touch that grass just a bit faster. Oh, wow, caught him on the whip stand short, unfortunate. And we back on the, wow, still challenging with the butt. It's Habiki, no command throws this time. That's why you've seen the crouch fierce represented to clip him from holding up.
Indeed, and Cryme was looking for that exact, but look at that, man. Yeah, talking to himself. He feels this, lives for the battle.
He hit himself with the, my bad, that's on me.
Yeah.
That's on me. Ooh, yes, smash the block stun and hit him with the good old fastest Shoryuken. That's going to hurt. Clears the font to the player one.
Oh, yeah, drive reversal. You were going to lose your drive gauge anyway, honestly, after whiffing that parry and then having to take the plus frames.
Wow, not scared of the space trap. Walked up instead of pressing the button. That was genius there from Habiki. Again.
Crimea is not going to get command grabbed. Even Hibiki nodded in response to that one. He knows he's got to start switching it up. At least do a normal first. Very nice.
Condition them first and ask questions later. I'm loving this from Hibiki. I like that he's not scared. He still goes for it just to see where Crimea's head's at. Oh, okay. We're going for it. Attack the drive gauge, of course. What a way to steal turn.
Oh,
this young man is disrespectful.
Sending messages right now. Try and leave me on red. I dare you.
Lord have mercy. Give me the quarters on the machine. DP, no.
Oh, God, I'm surprised.
I like that he kept it safe. Now we in that chip range. Watch that level 3. That's why he backs off. And there it is. Just to slowly but surely make sure that he gets the result that he wants. And he is up 4-1. Oh, no, not yet. Wow, that's how I know. That was so dominant. I'm so sorry.
That's the way Crimea's been rolling 100%. Hibiki finally sneaks in a command grab. Let's see, though. Crimea immediately woke up, dashed forward, trying to make sure he doesn't get cornered in this instance.
Yo, he pushed him up.
He is dancing on this man. A little bit too happy. Got clipped on the 2-step coming in. And then trying to jump again. No, sir.
That's that crouch fierce. Okay, I like that he's implementing it. He's not even dashing up anymore. Wow, what a sneaky way to inch in for the command throw. Ow!
The OD. It hurts real good. Hibiki. Another dub on the board now. He's not letting this one get too out of hand too quickly.
I apologize for the folks at home. I apologize. I'm not down on the young man, but he was getting his ass kicked, and it looked like he's back in order right now. Hibiki goes up one more game. Make this a little more competitive for the side of Crimea. Make it a little more difficult for the Team Falcon side of things. Ooh, let's go. Big bone ankle.
Indeed, nice little push back to the mid-screen, giving him plus frames. He tried to hit him with the crouch fierce. Not going to happen.
That's a command throw for the legs. No, crouch and fierce is paying the bills here.
Indeed. Oh, even right there, Crimea trying to avoid the command grab again. A little bit too far for the conversion. Huge sweep on the whip punish. That means a side switch.
I like that string right there just for the space trap.
Oh, no!
Dang!
Yeah, Hibiki has been canceling that normal into the special. He tried to call it out, and again, another command grab. Oh, what a switch up from Hibiki to not special cancel. That way he got to punish the drive reversal. Oh, man.
Listen, Crimea's longevity, it all comes down to once Hibiki's close, is he going to go for the guess with a parry? That's the dangerous part. That's why Hibiki's always challenging, right?
Yeah.
He's banking on those big damage moments off of the wake-up parry on the side of Crimea. Okay, try to chase, of course, the win stock. Definitely put it in the back pocket right on time. The big boot. Now we back into the dungeon.
Forcing the issue with the Condor Spire, and then the drive rush to follow. Caught Crimea trying to escape yet again here. Keeping him locked on the ground. Immediate press back with the fierce and the plus frames. You ain't gonna challenge this.
Okay, keeping it solid. He's gonna have to be careful, Crimea, just to get overzealous with the low forward into the drive rush. He does have enough grass though to really commit. I love the walk forwards here from Hibiki to snipe out the walkbacks.
Yeah, Crimea used all that drive gauge, just relieve himself of that win pressure.
Overhead, nice and delayed. Oh my God, that's the money maker right there. But Hibiki blocked it. Not yet represented here.
That was so scary. Hibiki had perfect parried and then tried the light kick.
Oh, she's so lucky she got the stubby legs.
Legit, man. Just outside the range. Crimea has pushed him to the corner now. Big damage to the drive gauge and again got caught after the Hashigeki. He whiffed. It looked like he was trying to bait out the parry, but instead Hibiki pressing buttons on wake up.
100,000. 100,000. Wow, that's big damage. Oh!
He got the back jump instead of the regular one.
Wow, you see his scheming to get up in there and finish the job. Oh my God, can you get close for level 2? I swear to God, on everything. If you get
He tried it again, but it's okay. Very nice, especially because Hibiki was in burnout, so it wasn't going to be a true punish anyway. Let's go, Crimea.
Let's translate what that man said. He says, vamos, 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 vamos. He's keeping that blood pumping. I'm loving this attitude here from Crimea. Hibiki, though, with that wake-up level 1. You think I won't do it, too?
Indeed, right. Forcing the issue with the OD Spire. Hey, that command grab hurts.
More stock on this block. We got one in the chamber. Wow, sniped out the command throw. Big roundhouse for the jump in. Big roundhouse for the damage. Now what are we gonna do here to continue? Yes, kill those frames. Nice and delayed the throw of the parry timing for the perfect parry.
Yeah, he got some drive meter back. Wakes up with it. He'll bet it all on the line. He baited out the super. Crimea going up 4-2 here in grand finals.
Okay, Crimea. Closer and closer to the bag, but don't get overzealous. You know that there's one more. Look at Xiaohai like a proud big bro.
Facts, man. His Team Falcons teammate coming through. Remember, they're already in second place. They will firmly be in first if Crimea pulls this off.
Already winning. Not on the light ball side of things, but a drive gauge. Harassment. What's your favorite flavor of crepe?
Oh, man.
Says Kraime here. Like bananas and he likes some Nutella? No? Jump ins. Yes, we don't like sweets, says Hibiki.
And then we get the low as well, preventing him from jumping out yet again. What a call out with a sweep. Crime the cojones.
Oos is big man damage. That's a 40-year-old duffing you. Scoop another one with the jab. No, like that meaty crouch short just to condition a little bit before the next interaction. I know he's going to look for that overhead, but fights back with that crouch fist. Hibiki.
What a whip punish right there. And Crime willing to spin the bar. Put him one mix-up away from death. One mix-up away from set point.
Oh, the overhead sight. Oh, but we're getting close. You got to make a decision here.
Spacing trap.
Stop holding up. He's tripping you out. Nice technical. That was right on time. He's waiting for it. He's trying to see a raw condor.
Oh! A double KO puts Crime on tournament points.
Ooh, Hibiki looks stoic still, though.
Oh, my God.
There it is, the drive reversal. Now we got that corner control early on, holding on for dear life. There's Hibiki with that parry. Oh, he looked like he tried to DP. He fidgeted a little bit, but then pressed the button.
Couldn't quite react in the moment. Oh, that's a punish. That's a huge one.
There we go. Saves that cash for the designated kill. For sure. Nice anti-air. Good awareness there from Hibiki.
Man, Crime was looking for blood right there. Another anti-air.
Ooh, organic parry, of course. He smells it. He smells victory.
And did he want to put him in the corner right here? Harassing again, this time with the donkey kick. He tried to get the hezzy, but no crack from Hibiki.
Oh, man, looking for that parry onto that windstock right there. Kick back and relax. One stand fist. That's all Crime needs to finish the job. Low forward, possibly.
Legitimately has so much drive gauge. Oh, the sweep. The second hit barely clips. Overhead! He's got one more! Crime the drive rush cancel, and the level 3! He's done it for Team Falcons, he's done it for Chile, and he's done it for himself! Crime, your esports World Cup champion!
I told you he was gonna save it for the last moment. The drive rush into the overhead and finally delivered. Hibiki, wow, putting his heart on the line, the pride of Japan, of course. Give it up for Hibiki, but it's all about Kraime! Grand champion.
The youngest 1v1 EWC champion in history, and he's even risen up the crowd. My goodness, this kid's got a bright future.
Dog, he's not even in his prime yet.
Not even close.
He keeps saying this as a joke, but no, this is serious, guys. So all of you older mid-youngster guys that's hitting your 30s and those from 40 to 50s, watch out. We got one of the new kings on the block, Kraime, all the way from Chile. One half, I'm not, you know what, let me not disrespect. I'm not even going to call him Brothers of Destruction. This man is just a killer, of course. Man, I'm so proud of this dude, yo. It's just the attitude.
Yeah, exactly. What a showing, man. He's so good at, just in general, you feel the mindset outside the game. When you see him in the game, it looks like he lives to fight, lives for the battle, and lives for moments like this where he is crowned champion. What a performance from both of these players. Let's get to the stage to hear from our host and the champion himself.
What an incredible grand final, and of course it is time for Kraime to claim his final key. Kraime, the grand champion of Esports World Cup 2026, walks in celebration to the Crusher, happily to go and crush his final key, the one that cements his legacy, the one that establishes him as a champion, the one that makes him the best.
This is truly a moment in history, ladies and gentlemen. Only 15 years old and has shown that he is one of the best on planet Earth. And today, he is the best when it comes to this event. Coming into this event, not many people believe this was not their favorite, but he showed that they were all wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Last Crusher. It is officially done. Kraime, please join us on the stage.
It is your time, Kraime, to join us on the stage and to get the trophy that is rightfully yours. Ladies and gentlemen, please make the maximum amount of noise for your EWC 2026 champion, Kraime!